Welcome everybody to Do All the Things, GDQ Hotfix show about harms of speedruns, completionist categories in general. I'm your host, Mr. Shasta, and not only today we're doing a bunch of, completing stuff, but we're actually going to be beating like a ton of games, like a heck ton of games, like a lot today. Because like first off today, we got Clubhouse games, 51 Worldwide Classes with Kyra here in just 1 second. But also after this, I don't know how many games we're going to beat tonight, because that's 51 right there with Clubhouse. But like beyond that, we have an hour or so of Apollo Smug after this just beating as many NES games as he possibly can, which is a submission I saw like during GDQ submissions that just seemed really cool to me. And like I have this idea for a show to like just instead of being like 100% categories, doing whatever and all that, just straight like just having a bunch of people beat as many games as possible like this. So like, yeah, this is gonna be really cool. I don't know how many games we're gonna beat tonight. That's gonna be like the running theme here. Will we beat every game? Will we win every game with this run here? That is the question. Let's hope so. Honestly, no pressure. I'm kidding. But yeah, we're. That being said, though, let's start this first run here. We got Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics with Kyra. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing okay. I'm hoping to win all the games, but some of these like to test my patience.
Understandable. So
right.
where are we starting here? That's my question.
I think we're just gonna go 1 to 51. Usually when I speedrun this, I have a specific like order I go down, like around like this to all the worst games first, so I can get them out of the way and reset if I need to. But like since there's not gonna be any resetting here, I think we just start with number 1. So time is gonna start when I press A here to play. It's gonna make a sound and the button is gonna turn pink. So when that happens, that's when time starts. And we're gonna be going in 3, 2, 1, go. All right. First things first, we're gonna start over. There is a small animation that plays to like set up the game. First things first, we're gonna undo that first one. There's a small animation that sets up the game, like it zooms in on the game, and that's a little bit slow and it doesn't play if you hit start over. The load time on a lot of games is going to be faster if you press start over than just watching that. So you're going to see that on about half of the games here. This is Mancala. I'm already done with it basically, so I wouldn't worry about the rules too much. All you need to know is that the normal CPU did a very bad strategy of losing all of the seeds on its side and just putting them on my side. That's one bad strategy, and so I'm going to win 37 to 11 here. That's a game where you're going to see some undoing of moves as you did on the first move. But this one is not, and that's because we're playing against the hardest difficulty of CPU, and we're letting them go first. Dots and Boxes is a game where you draw lines on a grid, and if you complete a square, you color it in and you get a point. Crucially, if you complete a square, you get like an extra turn. And so you can chain a bunch of squares together, which of course makes this very interesting. And it's going to help explain why we're playing up against impossible CPU here. It's because we're trying to make a very specific formation of lines on this board right now. It's almost coming into shape here. And what this is going to do is when I place this line, the CPU has only one option, which is to give me every single square on this board. I can just chain them up like this. Of course, I'm going to respect how courteous it was about that. And so once I've already won with 13 squares, I'm just going to give it the other 11. And that's because the animation for the CPU drawing the square is slightly sped up, so it's going to go faster than me filling them in.
I love the speed tuck like that. It's amazing. Imagine for one like this, it's like all the little things add up like that, especially.
Yeah, and with the game that's like only little things, it's a huge part of this game. You're just trying to save you're never making like one particularly big time save in this game. It's always a bunch of seconds that you're saving. It's a bunch of penny pinching in this game. This is Yacht Dice. A lot of people know it as Yahtzee, but Clubhouse Games didn't want to get the rights to that, so we have Yacht Dice here, which is like the non-branded version of that. First off, right off the bat, I've just failed to roll my 3 of a kind of 6s, so I'm putting it in my choice. The CPU, as you'll find happens a lot in this game in general, is really bad at this. And if there's only one difficulty for it, so you don't really have to worry about that. It's just always going to be bad at it, but apparently not as bad as I am at rolling 3 of a kinds. It's only ever going to get around 100 to 150 points. And so we're trying to save as many rolls as possible, because obviously rolling more is going to cause me to spend more time here. But because I've had such a bad start, I am going to roll for more 5s here. I've zeroed out my yacht already, so I don't even care about rolling for a Yahtzee here. I don't need it. Ideally, we're going to see the CPU not get a large straight here, because what happens when it gets both of its straights early is it starts playing better, because it doesn't go for them anymore. A lot of the times it will go for straights and fail. I swear I've had that exact roll before in this run. Like, that was like my second roll. And when it doesn't have its straights filled in, it will often, on its first roll, not roll anything and put it in 4 of a kind. Which gives me a little bit of wiggle room when it comes to points. All right, thank goodness. I'm going to go ahead and put that in 4 of a kind, just so I can take advantage of that advantage. You can see there, it tried to roll for a large straight, but it couldn't quite get it, so it's putting only 1 6 in its 6s slot, which, if you're not familiar with Yahtzee, that's a very bad move. You don't want to be doing that. I am trying to hit a total of 63 points in my top half of this card, the aces through 6s. That's essentially a 3 of a kind of each number. And, oh, well, there's a small straight. That's why I never go for a small straight, because sometimes it just happens to me.
Love to see it.
Yeah. I've gotten 4 5s in that top half, and I've missed 1 1, so I'm ahead by 4. I'm going to try to keep being more ahead because, you know, I had a bad start. Okay, that's fantastic. So I'm ahead by 8 now, which is great. There's not a ton of a chance of the CPU beating me, but if it rolls a yacht, I'm going to have to cheat a little. You'll see. Don't worry about it. Just, you know what? I'm just putting this in 3s. I'm good. I'm fine. That was a little bit of a bad move, but I don't think it matters.
It should be fine.
It's gonna be fine. Just don't even worry about it. Just don't.
It'll be okay. It's fine. Nothing to worry about here.
Just don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it, sweetheart. Just don't even worry about what's up.
Yeah, we're fine. Nothing to worry about here.
All right, so it's zeroed out its yacht, which almost guarantees me the win here. So I'm not going to worry about this too much. I'm just going to zero out my full house. Okay, so now what I'm going to do here is called cheating. I'm going to go ahead and make a bookmark. Because it's gotten its large straight, which puts it within striking range of me. So if it ends up beating me, which it won't now that I got my 2 2s, I could have gone out to the menu and exited the game and come back in, and it would have had a different result. So that you're going to see that a lot over the course of this game. Sometimes I'll make bookmarks that I don't need. Sometimes I'll make bookmarks that I definitely need. It's only in a few games, but they tend to be the longer ones. 4 in a row is Connect 4. Go ahead.
See, if only you can do that like IRL against your relatives when you're playing Yahtzee with them. If only.
Like, no, let's do that again.
Yeah, just right back. Just erase the results, we're good.
Exactly, run it back. So as you can see, this is Connect 4, and the normal CPU lets me make a vertical 4 in a row.
Oh, okay.
Because it's not very good at that.
I see.
Hit and blow.
There's a lot of games where the normal CPU will just throw for you. It's very nice. This is Hidden Blow. A lot of people know it as Mastermind. You're trying to guess the sequence of 4 colors at the end there. I have 2 particular guesses that I like to start with, which are these 2. It gives me a lot of information about the code. For example, it's very possible that this is just the first 4 colors in order right now. Okay, not quite. I'm gonna go ahead and do that then. This is actually a bad situation. Okay, it's fine. I was never gonna lose this. You have to get an 8 guesses. I was getting it in 8 guesses, but it was one that might have taken me longer, but I did get lucky.
Nice.
And getting very, very lucky and very, very unlucky are huge parts of this game, as you're going to see as we get into the card games. But right now we're playing Nine Men's Morris, a game that I don't want to explain because nobody likes it.
I don't even know this game and I don't like it already.
Exactly. This is one where I'm going to have to make some undos occasionally, but it should be fine. If you get 3 of your own pieces in a row, you get to remove one of your opponent's pieces. So that's just what happened there. I believe when I have this going on, I do like this. Oh, I don't have that going. Okay. I see. I believe I need it to not go on the inside here. But it's going to keep going on the inside, isn't it? Okay, we're good. This game is something that nobody really wanted to learn how to strat out, and so I give my biggest of thanks to Brassbeat for making a guide on how to beat this in relatively few moves. This is kind of a slow Nine Men's Morris, but I'll just take the win, you know?
We take those. I don't know what happened there, but you moved some marbles, and I think that's pretty cool.
I moved some marbles, and it's pretty neat.
Yeah.
So Hex, you're just trying to connect your blue side to your blue side before your opponent connects their red side to their red side. And much like in Connect 4, you can just make a line. Like normally the CPU would be like blocking me here, but it does just let me do that.
This is very silly, already.
If you need any advice on how to like 100% this game, the start of it is really, really easy. Checkers is going to be our first like full information game where we don't have like a proper strat for it. We just beat the CPU because, to be honest, the CPU is just not very good at it. It's going to throw at some point, and we're going to very much appreciate that. Like right there, it kind of threw a little. I think we can all agree. So it's just going to give me some pieces from time to time. And so I'm just going to keep moving my pieces around. I'm going to go with this one. How about? And so I'm just going to keep moving my pieces up until it inevitably has to surrender all of its pieces to me. Like, for example, here. Is it going to just accept its fate? It is. Okay, cool. I just assumed that everyone knew how to play checkers.
Hare and Hounds.
Hare and Hounds is a very stupid game. It's actually, I believe, the only like properly asymmetrical game in this collection, which is kind of cool. But it is bad, especially when it makes me lose and have to undo my moves. But eventually, if you get the CPU in the right position, it will just throw for you. Like it has here, you always want to take the center as Hare, if you can. Because that's basically an instant win. I could explain what happened there, but you could also just look at the funny animals and be like, whoa, those are some funny animals.
Those were some very funny animals. I kind of got it just from looking at it a bit.
Yeah. This is not Go. This is Gomoku. You're trying to make 5 in a row, but we end up making 6 in a row. It's one of the fastest games in this collection, and the cool thing about that strat is that I made it.
Nice. That's very cool.
Dominoes is the game I tend to start with when I do runs. And even just seeing this is giving me a little bit of flashback. We're playing on simple rules, which just means that you have to connect a domino to an open end. And at the end of that, you get, if you're the first one to get rid of all your dominoes, you get the sum of all of the pips, the dots that are on the remaining players' dominoes. However, I didn't win that one because I was not willed to win. The universe decided that I didn't get to win that one. You need 35 points to win this. And if anyone but you wins, like if another CPU wins, you might as well just restart because you're just losing ground to the CPUs here. Yeah, so like this CPU over to my right keeps winning and it's very annoying.
It should stop doing that, honestly.
Yeah, it would be very nice. I think it's quite rude.
Agreed, super rude.
You can kind of predict what the CPUs are going to do a lot of the time. They will often play their like highest value tile to get it out of their hand. So if they don't win, you don't get it, which is very, very cruel to me, as someone who's trying to win in one round. Even if I don't win in one round, as long as I win points, I will keep going from there just because that's ground I've made. Usually I'll win in one round, but it's not always. In like a typical Clubhouse game speedrun, when I start with this, it's going to take like, 30, 45 seconds. But obviously, because I've had to try it several times, let's go with that. Because I've had to try it several times, let's go. I am taking a little longer on it. There's some strategy involved there, but obviously, as you can see, if you don't get lucky, you reset the run.
Chinese checkers.
I'm surprised it didn't take me longer than that.
Thank goodness, honestly. That not seem like a good time, honestly.
No, it's my eternal prison as a Clubhouse Games runner. One of the many. Chinese checkers, I think most people know how this works. You're on a hexagonal board. You're trying to get your pieces from point A to point B. Point B being the spots that are highlighted blue when I take my turn. That's very rude. You can jump pieces if they're in a row like mine are here, but if anything's blocking you, you can't jump over it. And so when that green piece blocked me there, I was very annoyed at them for that. I was like, work with me here. Yeah, see, they're trying to block me here. That green piece is right where one of the spaces where that blue piece wants to go, but unfortunately for me, they're not actually blocking the path I wanted to take. I'm just creating this bridge from one. I should have done that better. I should have done a better job at that one. I'm just creating a bridge from one part of the board to the other, the side I'm trying to go to. I really wish that this green marble would give me a little bit of a break here, but it's. All right.
Now it moves, okay.
Thank you, little buddy. The normal CPUs, as usual, never win this. If I'm actually trying. It's good. It's actually very difficult to get them to win Chinese checkers.
I think one of the green marbles just didn't move that whole time. It's just there in the base.
Normal.
Yeah.
This is Ludo. So when I talk about Eternal Prisons of Clubhouse Games, I think this is the one that's going to come to the most minds. So I am rolling a dice and I'm moving a piece around a board. I get to move the number of pieces that the die says, but if I get a 6, I can put out a second piece, or I can just move my piece and just keep the extra turn. I get the extra turn regardless, to be clear. Okay, so I'm going to make a bookmark here. You're going to see a lot
already,
of those.
Oh no.
Because if the green player rolled a 6 here, I would have been captured, and I would not have liked that very, very much. I tend to like to create plenty of bookmarks as I go throughout my Ludo run. Because like I said with Yacht Dice, sorry, it can't be branded. Like I said with Yacht Dice, if I go out to the menu, and close out the game and come back, it'll give me new RNG. I'm gonna put out my new piece now, just for fun. The reason I don't put out a new piece in this whenever I get a 6 is because it tends to take time to menu between the pieces if you want to decide which one you're moving. Let's just make a bookmark here, why not? And also because if you have multiple pieces out, that's multiple pieces that can get captured by your opponents. And so you're likely to lose all of that progress. In order to not go in front of this yellow player here, I am going to just not move my blue piece, but unfortunately, once again, I have to. The pink player is a little bit ahead of me right now, so I'm going to keep an eye out for that. But I don't expect them to play well, so I'm not too worried about it.
I'm like super scared of that yellow piece, honestly. I've been tense the whole time.
So if I had rolled a 3 here, what would have happened is I would have taken the yellow piece and I would have sent it back to home, and its only move from that point forward would be to move its piece out of home, which would have captured me. Literally, its only move would have been to capture me. It would have been guaranteed. So I'm glad I didn't roll a 3 there, is my point. And there's my 4. Okay. I'm only a little bit behind pink now, so we've got very much a fighting chance. And chance is really the operative word here.
Oh yeah, that's pretty much all Ludo is, unfortunately, besides bookmark strats.
Yeah, and the amount that you bookmark can actually be like really, like there is a lot of strategy to it. Oh, look at that! I'm not even gonna like. I'm gonna see if I can capture this pink piece. Okay. No. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is you can see all my Pokemon games. And we're just going to come back in, and what you're going to find is that we're going to go back in time and be able to try things again, which, once again, wouldn't that be nice? And yeah, so I'm just here again. Pink is back, on the opposite side of the board to me. Oh, well, now it just rolled like 5 6s in a row, so now it's where it was, but normally it would be on the opposite side of the board to me. Typically, that's how Ludo goes, is that everyone has a great time and has fun and plays fair, but we're not doing that today, apparently.
I think it was put best in chat, honestly. When there's a piece behind you, Ludo, it becomes a horror game at that point.
Yeah, Ludo is kind of always a horror game. Oh, look at that. Would you look at that? Oh, boy.
Woo! At least he got revenge, but we're going back in time, I guess.
Exactly. I've captured these pieces plenty of times. Like, they do deserve to get one in on me, but I just won't let them.
They deserve it, but you're not having it, quite frankly.
I just won't let it happen. It's just not going to happen. All right, pink is pretty much neck and neck with me. I'm going to make a bookmark right here. Just that, like, if I have a good run around the board, but pink has a better one, I will lose. So I need to, like, make sure that I have a point that I can go back to where pink isn't that far ahead of me. And as you can see, it's just rolled like a bunch of 6s in a row. But also, it's right in front of a green piece, so hopefully it'll be fine. Oh, I do just get captured here. Whoopsie. And then it's just going to win, so I will have to go back to that bookmark I made at the start of the piece. You can imagine, like, this is very tedious and frustrating. Let's be clear. But you can imagine, before we found bookmarks, that this was just, a nightmare every run. So there's a couple of games that have been sort of fixed by bookmark strats. This is the big one. The other big one is Texas Hold'em. I used bookmark strats in my world record run in Texas Hold'em, and it definitely helped. I got a absurdly lucky gold. Oh, let's see. Let's not let them win, actually. I'm wondering if I need to, like... I'm not going to start over. I'm wondering if I need to leave this bookmark and come back to it at the end of the run if I still have time.
Up to you. We can probably keep going for a couple of minutes on this one. Let's want to move on very soon.
Yeah, I'll give it one more good shot. I'll give it one more honest shot. Ooh, a 6. That'll be a good start. My main problem with pink right here. Oh, hell yeah. All right, let's make a bookmark right here, because if I roll a 1, I'm going to get captured as well.
That's a good idea. Good luck right there, honestly. Take this.
Oh, man, I love it when I'm right.
Oh, Ludo.
All right, give me not a 1, please. This is also a very, very precarious bookmark to have. That's the thing about bookmarking when you're right in somebody's capture zone, is that, like, you could just be in their capture zone for a while. They could keep getting rolls that capture you. So I like to have a mix of, like, good bookmarks and bad bookmarks. Right now, pink is on a rampage. And,
oh my gosh.
Okay. I guess you know what? We're going to come back to this.
Wow, okay. Sheesh.
I'm more confident about the bookmark that I made there. I am just going to come back to it later, just based on how much time we have.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I don't have to worry about. I don't have to worry about order here. I'll remember the bookmark. I will remember what Ludo did to me. Don't you worry.
Okay, that's valid.
So backgammon is a game that I think a lot of people have heard of, but probably don't know how to play, which was me before I got this game. Essentially, you roll 2 dice, you get to move your pieces, the numbers on those dice. You can split like 1 die on one piece, 1 die on the other piece, but you don't have to. If you roll doubles, the doubles double, so you get, like, if double 6s, you get 4 6s to move, which is pretty crazy. And yeah, that's basically the premise of the game. If you, so you cannot land on a space that is occupied by multiple of your opponent's pieces. You can land on a space that's occupied by exactly one of them, which I'm going to do right here for safety. It captures the piece, makes them go back to their start. I'm moving counterclockwise around the board, trying to get all my pieces in the bottom right pocket. That is what I'm doing right now. As you can see, because I'm going to be having all of my pieces in the bottom right pocket, if I have this single piece coming out here, doing stuff in the bottom right quadrant of the board, that's going to be bad for me. Ooh, that's a tough one. I'm going to bookmark. I never really bookmark in backgammon during, like, speedruns, but for marathon, I'm going to go ahead and do a bookmark here, because this is going to be a dangerous little adventure here. Because if it rolls a 3 here, it's certainly taking my piece. Okay. So yeah, if it's going around and doing things in this bottom half of the board, that's bad for me. As you can see, it has a chance of taking my pieces, which I'm not very fond of. So often I will try not to take its pieces, like I will actively avoid it, but I did just take 1 there for safety, just to give myself a little bit of a head start, which it appears I needed. But as you can see, the numbers on the right side of the board are how many, like, total spaces we have left to move. The top one is the CPU, the bottom one is me. And while we are, like, really neck and neck about it, I'm not actually worried. I don't know how to put this in a different way from usual. The CPU is really bad at this. It finishes moving its pieces into the goal in a very, very inefficient way. I'm kind of being inefficient right here as well, but that's because of luck more than anything else. It moves them in a really inefficient way, which is going to give me a very large advantage when it comes to the end game here. So I have a slight edge, I would say, just by virtue of having gone first. But yeah. All right, now that all of my pieces are in the bottom right quadrant, I can bear off, is what it's called. That means I am able to move my pieces into the goal zone right here. So that one's done, and that one's done. the CPU will always move its backmost piece when it's bearing off. So as you can see, it's going to move 2 of its ones on its 6 into the one on its 3. And by 3, I mean the one that's 3 away from goal. I, on the other hand, will always move a piece to home base, essentially, if I can. That's bad.
Yeah.
It just got a double 4. Doubles, especially high doubles, are really good. So I'm just going to be careful. Oh. Interesting. Interesting. That's very interesting. I'm going to move one here as well. I'm going to try to keep as many of my spots in this bottom right quadrant occupied as I can. Because that way, if I get, for example, a 2 now, I can just put a 2 into my home goal. I'm just gonna...
Yeah. Yeah.
I wouldn't worry about it too much. I just wouldn't worry about it too much.
It's fine.
I'm just gonna cheat. I hope that's okay. You know, that's okay with everybody. As you can see, I have 2 bookmarks in a row. Just don't even worry about it. Oh, that's nice. Sometimes backgammon is nice to you.
Thank you, backgammon.
Thank you very much, backgammon. So yeah, I'm going to move my pieces in exactly to my goal, whereas it's always going to move its back piece. Is the thing I kept getting interrupted by the game while saying. Yeah, that just happens to be the most efficient way of moving your pieces along the board. And so I'm just trying to get my pieces in before it can even really start on getting its pieces in. All of my pieces are at the back half, which is bad, but like when it has a 6, it can only use 4 spaces with that, because whatever your back space is, that is what, like any number above that will count as that backspace. So right now, if it rolls a 6 or a 5, it'll also count as a 4. So when you roll that 6, it's not actually going to give you a 6. It's going to give you, for example, 4. Okay. You know what? We're going to roll with it. I only have 4 pieces left. It's fine. Yeah, we run this. We run this every time. I am going to bookmark this, actually. It's a kind of a risky bookmark just because it did just get such a big roll. But this is the kind of thing where we're so down to the wire that it takes a lot less luck for me to win this. I am surprised at how good of a fight the CPU has been putting up. In all of my practice of this game, it never beats me. Yeah, there we go. I win.
Nice.
It beats me like, I would say 2% of the time. All those bookmarks definitely added time to this, but that's Clubhouse. All right, on to Renegade. At least we didn't have a second bookmark to come back to, right?
Thankfully.
If you've heard of Reversi or Othello, that's what this game is. This is one that requires the most undos, I would say, of any of the games in this run. But it was very nice to me on this one. That first move doesn't always come that quickly, and so I'm very grateful to Renegade for being nice to me after the rest of the game has been less so. All right, chess. I'm sure not everybody knows how to play chess, but everybody knows what chess is. And so you can like tell that when I make 5 moves here and checkmate the king, which is what I'm gonna do, that's pretty interesting. Yeah, so we're done here.
Checkmate.
I see. Okay.
This is episode 78 of the normal CPU is really bad at this, and that's why we're playing against the hard CPU here. The difficulties in this game are named really weird. They are normal, hard, amazing, impossible. So normal is the easiest, which, all right. I wouldn't consider it very normal. I don't think normal people play like the normal CPU. But who am I to say? This is shogi. This is Japanese chess. Oh, I made the wrong move here. That could be bad. That can get it off cycle. Yeah, that gets it off cycle. I have to start over. There are 5 paths you can go off. You can go down with shogi in terms of the hard CPUs. Gameplay. The reason we play against hard CPU and sometimes impossible in a lot of these games is the same as I said in Dots and Boxes. It's just that it's way more consistent. Okay, now I got that last pattern confused with this pattern, and so I moved my rook instead of my bishop. Classic mistakes.
Surrender.
Everyone does that. Everyone, you know, have you really lived if you haven't moved your rook instead of your bishop because you misread the shogi path?
Mini shogi.
That's what I'm saying. I say that every day.
I'm saying. So yeah, shogi is a lot like chess, except that when you take your opponent's piece, you can put it back on the board on your side, so you can make them rebel, or I guess renegade. But we had that game already. Yeah, and so I'm gonna do that. Mini shogi is just shogi but small. I don't know if you noticed that. I think that's pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah. Very, very small.
Speaking of very, very small, I have a deck of Hanafuda cards in real life, and they are very, very small. I like to play this game a lot. It's one of the games one of the games from this game, if that makes sense, that I've gotten into casually. This is like a very, I was going to call it a simple matching game. It's a non-simple matching game. Where you match the plants on the cards, and from like the plants on the cards from the middle to the plants on the cards from your hand. And you're trying to make specific sets of cards. I just got Board Your Butterflies, which is a little bit of a rarer one. Not the most rare, but like, you know, I'm surprised that I got it in a random run. There are also 4 like ranks of cards. There's lights, there's ribbons, there's earth, and there's chaff. The game calls those sometimes different things, but that's what real gamers call them. I'm struggling on this one, to be honest with you, but I am going to get my slips, and that's all I need. So not only did I get all 3 blue poetry slips, but I also got 5 slips total, which means both of those are sets of cards that are valid. When you finish a valid set of cards, you do have the opportunity to call Koi Koi, which means you continue the game for extra points, with the risk that your opponents can steal the win from you for double points. Of course, when we're speedrunning, why would we ever do that? Why would we ever extend the game?
That's what I'm saying.
So I'm just not going to do that. I'm just going to win instead. If that's okay.
That's totally fine.
I hope it's okay to just win.
I will allow it for this run and this run alone.
All right, finally got 10 basic cards.
Finish.
10 basic cards, also called Shaft, are going to be enough to win as well. So you typically play this game in 6 or 12 rounds, but when you're in a rush or a speed run, you play 3. Riichi Mahjong. Oh, you know what? I'm going to take a little bit of time off because I forgot to switch my settings to make this more readable to the audience. I'm going to switch to global tiles, which will have like numbers on them, which will help with the interesting, which will help with reading them. So Mahjong. Man, this is not the matching tiles game that you might have played a long time ago. Oh, do I even do that? No, I don't. When you're bored, this is a 4-player game. It's a lot like Rummy with elements of poker. Where do I begin?
I will say there's someone in chat earlier who was very much looking forward to the Mahjong explanation. So,
yes.
Awesome.
I'm assuming it's either one of my Mahjong Club people or more likely one of the other Clubhouse Games runners. So you're looking to make sets of 3 in this game, right? A set of 3 is always of the same suit, and it can be 3 of a kind or 3 in a row. So 5, 6, 7 over there, you can see the open 5, 6, 7 on the other player's side. Or you can have a 3 of a kind, like you can see on the player to my left. You are trying to make 4 of those sets of 3 in your hand, and then an identical pair. It would be a lot easier to tell you about that is if I was not throwing. I'm throwing for a reason, and that reason is that I'm currently the dealer. I'm the East seat, and if I win this hand, the game extends by a round. It's kind of like calling koi koi, except it happens no matter what if you win. So I'm going for something stupid. It's a hand called 13 Orphans, and I was never going to get it. All right. So this is where I'm going to make a bookmark, just because Mahjong is very finicky. I have faith in my ability to win this game, but I'm just gonna take it safe here. Now I'll get to show you what the actual game looks like. I was going for a stupid hand there because if I won it, then it would be enough points to make somebody go negative, which would have immediately ended the game. But that never really happens, so don't worry about it. As you can see, I've got actually a lot of good shapes here. I've got 3 sixes, which is really nice, of the same suit. I've got a pair of south winds, that's what those are. The winds and dragons you'll see come up, they don't have a suit, and you can only match them with themselves. They don't make sequences. I'm going to go ahead and drop my south winds. They tend to be harder to work with just because they don't make sequences, but oftentimes they can be more points, but not in this case. In this case, I don't like them personally, on a personal level. Although they did just give me a third one. So this is what Mahjong is actually about. You decide to discard some tiles because you don't think you need them, and then right after that, the game will give you a tile that would have been helpful for that. So that's actually what you do when you play Mahjong, but you can listen to everything else that I say as well. So player over to my right here is called Rishi, which means they have a hand that is what we call tenpai. You can see it in the bottom of my screen as well, in the bottom right. That means that I am 1 away from completing my hand, and I just have here. I was waiting on a 2 of characters or a 7 of circles. So I had 13 tiles in my hand, which meant I was 1 tile short of my 4 sets in a pair. That is normal. That is like the good state you want to be in to be ready to win. Once you are tenpai, you are looking for either somebody to discard one of the last tiles you need to complete your 4 sets in a pair, or you're looking to draw it yourself, which is what I did. In the case that you win it off somebody else, you take all of the value of that hand away from the person who gave you the tile. So it's very punishing to give somebody the tile they're looking for, and a lot of actual Mahjong strategy is to make sure you're not giving people tiles they want. But in Clubhouse games, oftentimes you will want to give people the tiles they want because then they'll win faster. But only if you're really far ahead, which I'm not. I'm only slightly far ahead. And speaking of that, I'm just gonna end the game. Create a bookmark. And just give myself a little stopping point here, because if somebody wins, if I deal in, I will remember what tile dealt in, and so I can go back and not deal in that tile. Deal in meaning giving somebody the tile they're looking for to win. I've just called Chi here. So the reason me and the player to my right were able to call Richi last time is because we hadn't called Chi or Pawn. Chi and Pawn means that you take a tile from somebody else that isn't your winning tile. So you're just holding on to it. Once you take that tile, you're locked in. You have to have the tiles that create a set of 3 to make that. And yeah, it restricts your ability to win because you have to have what's called a yaku. A yaku is just it's kind of like a poker hand, like a straight or a flush, but there's no pair yaku. The closest is Richi, where you're getting nothing special about your hand, but you didn't take anybody else's tiles. And I should have bookmarked before that first turn, but it's fine. And so Richi's a very flexible yaku, because as long as you don't call to your pawn, you can always get it. As long as you get a tenpai hand, which means 1 away, if we're recapping that. So all that to say, the yaku I had there was called all simples, which means I didn't have any 1s, 9s, or honor tiles in my hand. And honor tiles are the winds and the dragons that don't have a color at the bottom. You can see the west wind, the white dragon, the green dragon at the bottom of my screen there, in my discard pile. So yeah, that's Mahjong, and we're almost done.
Honestly, amazing explanation. Very well done.
Thank you. I go to my Mahjong club, my local Mahjong club weekly. Ooh, that's toughy. I think I do this. I go to my local Mahjong club weekly, and I often will help them volunteer at like conventions, where they will teach people to play Mahjong who are interested. So it'll usually be anime conventions, but there's some gaming conventions that we've been to. This is not an ad, by the way. I'm just setting something up. Usually, because I haven't even said the name of my club.
It's true.
Usually when we're teaching people at convention, or just in general, but especially at conventions, because there's a lot of people who want to learn and we're on a tight schedule, we try to have the people who are like designated teachers to be able to get it down in an hour. An hour and 15 minutes is our usual timing.
No tenpai.
So if you learned a Mahjong from the like 5 minutes of me explaining it here, wow, good for you. But I did win. I didn't have to use any of my bookmarks, which I feel very smug about. That last hand I wasn't very good for me, but nobody won it, so it ended up being fine.
Reverse.
So this is Uno, and it is my least favorite game in the entire collection.
Dang. We should say that.
It's not the worst one, but it's my least favorite. It is frustrating. It is what most people play as their first game so that they can reset it if it goes badly. The reason I don't play it first is because I hate it. And having to play it first means I would play it more,
Reverse.
which is not something that I want to do.
Draw 3.
As you can see, I keep getting really close to winning and then not doing that, and now I have to draw 2.
Last card.
Oh no.
And everyone's just like winning around me, and so I'm just gonna just don't worry about it. Just don't even worry about it. If you ever go above 5 cards because you start with 5, okay, come on. Like for that, for example, if you ever go above 5 cards, you might as well start over because you start with 5 cards.
Skip.
Like starting over is a benefit to you because you'll be lowering the number of cards in your hand, which is stupid and crazy. Oh, let's go.
Did this color change to the same one? Okay.
Yeah, they do that.
Nice.
They're very stupid. I don't feel bad about saying that. They're robots. They know it.
Blackjack.
They're programmed to be bad at this.
Exactly.
I think that's what the difficulty on the normal CPU should be called. It should be called bad. All right, blackjack.
Should be called never play a card game in their life, honestly.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I thought I was gonna get a blackjack there. That would have been cool. But the person on the right did, so that's very nice. Blackjack, most people know what blackjack is like. I'm not gonna explain it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'll allow it. Usually the strat is you bet maximum on your first hand, and then you double down unless you have like 17 or higher. And you hope you win, and if you don't, you start over. But because I drew, I guess I just have another chance at this. That does happen sometimes. I'm gonna double down, I'm gonna bust. Oh, I'm not. Ooh, I didn't bust.
Ooh.
Let's go. Come on.
Huge.
Just hit 17, just hit 17. That's all I need you to do, just hit 17. Let's go. All right, so now I'm in the lead with 300 chips. That was really kind of clutch. Because if I didn't tie that first round, I would have had to just start over, which would have reset me to round 1. But because I was able to continue, I now started from round 2. And now, the reason you want to get so high up early on is because you're going to lose every single round from now on. You're going to bet 1 chip, and that's it. You're gonna bust out, because what's gonna happen when you bust is you speed up the animations of the CPUs. As you can see, it happened there. I'm gonna bet my one chip. It doesn't matter a ton here because I'm the last one in the turn order. But I also know that I will almost certainly bust out within one card because I'm on 20. This player to my right is concerning me a little bit, so I'm just going to create a bookmark right here. This is another one of the games that bookmarks, it tends to be the long ones, as you can tell. That's why they had the bookmark function. It's not for you to save scum. It's for, like, you know, if you get sidetracked in the middle of the game, you can exit out and come back to it. But I think it's in chess as well, because that's supposed to be long, right? It's not supposed to be a 5-move game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
It's
so I'm
intended,
certain,
at least.
Yeah, so I'm certain they weren't doubling down there, and so the CPU to my right is gonna get a very good game, but unfortunately, not enough to beat 297. So that's gonna be a win on blackjack for me. So yeah, a lot of how you get around luck in this game is by cheating.
It was pointed out in chat as well that apparently blackjack is number 22 in question and not 21, and that also baffles me. What the heck?
Yeah. They didn't have to do that. They really didn't have to do that. They could have just made it 21. There's nothing stopping them.
It's so messed up. Why would they do this? It's right there. It's a layup. Come on.
Would you look at that? I just drew
okay.
pair of aces in Texas Hold'em. So that's a really good hand. I think I should fold it.
Oh no.
Trust me. I got this. Hold.
All right.
Ooh, okay.
I'll see where you're
Okay. You
cooking.
know what? Wait. No. Don't zoom in. If you double press, there's a feature you can turn on the Switch where if you double press the home button, it'll zoom in, and I use that for a game later on sometimes, but I just messed it up, so I probably won't now. So yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but get out of here. But I made a bookmark at the start of that round, and the reason for that was because raises it now. I just wanted to make sure I was winning. I could have just like immediately bet on that, and I probably should have to save time, but like I wanted to make sure I was gonna win it.
Raise.
I'm gonna raise as much as I can. I want to get as much money as possible. Ooh, thank you, little buddy. That's exactly what I want to see. Oh, you folded. Well, okay, we're not gonna get a one-round Texas Hold'em. If you get everybody to bet everything on your first round of Texas Hold'em, if you're out of chips, you can't bet anymore, so you're out of the game. If everybody bets everything, somebody wins it, and so the other 3 people are out, so that person just automatically wins whatever the round is. So if you can get a one-round Texas Hold'em, that's really fast. I got that in my record, and that's why it's the record. And I almost got it here. That would have been really sick, but unfortunately I didn't. But you might see somebody go to 0 in this game just because everybody's so low now. So the reason we do that with the bookmarking it, and typically you would bookmark every round until you win one. And if you're not going to win the round, you just you don't exit out of the bookmark. I would have had a straight there. Huh. Okay. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna win. Yeah, you can see both of them are just marked third now, like a joint third, because they're both out of chips. So typically, if I hadn't won already, I'd still be bookmarking and making sure that I'm never actually betting anything on a hand that I'm not gonna win. But because I've already won, I know I'm winning. I have more than half of the chips, and nobody can go negative. I can just fold, which not only speeds up the CPUs like you saw last time, but also if we're in this very convenient situation where 2 of them are dead, it just skips the round. So I can just like they're gonna call and I'm gonna fold, and then that's the round. They get those 10 chips, you know, good for them. I'm just giving away money.
This is definitely the part of the game where your poker player is just getting really mad at you for constantly folding. You know, you have all the chips.
Yeah. It's a one-on-one poker game where I fold every hand.
Incredible.
This is why Clubhouse Games is a fun speedrun to me. It's because it's so ridiculous.
This is the low-key silly game here, honestly.
I said it was to somebody I was describing it to earlier today that like it is very silly to speedrun this game. Why would you ever do that to yourself? What kind of weirdo would speedrun Clubhouse?
Oh my.
Anyway, President. President is a little bit difficult to explain, but I'll do my best. Basically, everybody's going to get an equal share of the cards. That's a bad hand. I'm just not even going to... Don't worry about it. That's fine. Oh, that's good, actually. And one person's going to go first, and they're going to put down either a single card, a pair of cards, a 3 of a kind, a 4 of a kind, or a straight, which has to be of the same suit, and it has to be 3 or more cards. The person after them has to either play something higher than that of the same type, so we're all playing single cards right now, or that was a bad idea. It's fine. I'm gonna 2 it. The Joker's out. It's fine. Or they can pass, right? So they played a higher pair than mine, and so they, you know, were going to win, but then I played an even higher pair. And once you run out of cards, you win the rounds, but that's not the whole game. Now that I've gotten first, in the next round, I get to have an advantage, which is to, we'll do that one. That seems pretty unbeatable. Which is that you get to give 2 of your worst cards, or 2 cards of your choice, doesn't have to be your lowest value ones, 2 cards of your choice to the last place player. That's what happens if you get first. If you get second, you give 1 card of your choice to the third place player, excuse me. So you're just passing along, nice try, buddy. So you're just passing along worse and worse cards. And that's why you want to be first at all times, also because it makes you win. The only round that matters is the final round. So if I get screwed over in the last round, that's just a bummer for me. I'm going to go ahead and I am going to play a 3 of a kind with my Joker here. One interesting thing you might have noticed about this game is that 2s are high. That's weird. It's like ace high and then 2 high, which is such a strange thing to do. It's very really endearing to me. But yeah, so 2s are, you know, one of the most powerful cards in the game. As soon as the Joker comes out, 2s are like unbeatable. So there's that. Oh, that's a bad hand. Luckily, I get to take the 2 best cards from the 4th place player's hand into my hand. That's the other side of like passing along the cards, that you get the 2 highest ranked cards from the last place player's hand. So because the, oh, you know what? You know, I'll let you have that. So because the Joker is the highest ranked, oh, don't tempt me with a good time. That's a 5, 6, 7 club straight. Yes, it is. Because the Joker is the highest ranked card, it will always be in either the first place player or the second place player's hand. And I believe the Joker, yeah, I played the Joker, so I know that 2 wins, and I just play that ace and be fine. I believe this game does not have bookmarks. I'm pretty sure it doesn't, and I'm not about to find out now. I'm not about to just quit the game and hope, but this is a really good hand, so I don't need to. And the Joker's out already. It's over. That was like the one bad thing about this hand, is that I didn't have the Joker, and then they played the Joker, so now I just have all the power in the game. Yeah, I'm just gonna play that. I'm gonna play my 2 just to get the control, because when you play the highest card, like when nobody can beat your card, what happens is you get to start the next round. So you get to decide what the next like type of play is. So a single, a double, you know, whatever. And now that the Joker's out, I was guaranteed to win there by playing my 2. So that's precedent. I'm glad I won it. I lost it a bunch in practice.
Very
I guess
nice,
I got my rust off. It helps that once again the CPUs are really bad at this. Sevens is a lot more interesting of a game than you'll see here. I mean, not a lot more, but significantly more. I think that's fine.
Real quickly, do you think after this game here we can probably take a quick break?
Yeah, it's like the first half. That's actually a great time for it. I'm gonna start that over though. I'm gonna postpone the break just to mess with you. No,
oh, no,
sevens is a game where you're trying to play off of the sevens in the middle, and so you have to have something adjacent to them. And this is actually way worse of a hand than I originally realized, but it's fine. I think I can still manage to take something with it. Oh, do I lose here? I sure don't yet. Okay, I do. If you don't have a move, typically you get like 5 passes or 3 passes, or however many passes you decide. But obviously in Clubhouse games, when you're trying to go fast, you don't want to pass. You don't want your opponents to be able to pass. You just want to, you know, one-shot them. Oh, this is the good one. This is a very good one. I like this. I like this hand. We finally got a good one. It usually doesn't take me that many tries to find a good hand. But this is a very good one. I'm holding a lot of the middle cards, which is crucial here, because until I play my 9, they can't play anything past the 9. Until I play my 5, they can't play anything past the 5. So as you can see, when they run out of moves, they lose the game. They're all out of cards. Oh, thank you. They did a bad move by giving me that, but that's because they're normal CPU. They played the jack, which made me able to finish. All right, pause the timer. Let's take a break.
Sounds good. Yeah, we'll be back in just a little, everybody. Before we go to the break, though, I want to do a quick announcement if that's okay. And that's that, you know, if you want to check out what's happening on the Hotfix this week, you can go to welcome back, everybody, to do all the things. The Hotfix show all about Hermson speedruns and completionist categories in general. Right now we have Kyra going through all 51 games and Clubhouse games on Switch, and she's been doing an amazing job so far. So honestly, let's just take it away. Let's just keep on going. That's what I say. We're halfway through now.
Let's just keep on going. We're kind of halfway through. We've done 24 and a half games.
True.
All right, we're going to resume time in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so we're back in it. We're playing Speed. This is a game where you try to play cards on cards that are numerically next to them. So like the 7 with the 8 and stuff. Pretty simple, except you have to go really fast. There's no turns. You can play like whenever you want. I just missed that a jack was next to a 10, so I'm doing great right now. I'm playing against amazing CPU, and the reason for that is that normal goes really, really slow and loses a bunch of time because it's really, really slow. But impossible is too good at it. So I only win against it like 60% of the time, so I want to be careful. But yeah, once you get rid of all your cards, you win, and I did.
Matching.
All right, this is concentration time. I need silence because I'm gonna have to remember some numbers. You have to remember where the numbers are and match them together. Pretty simple. All right. 8, 9. Oh. 2, 5, 9. 2, 5, 4, 6, 9. Okay. 2, 5, 4, 6, 1. 2, 5, 4, 6, 3, 1. 2, 5, 4, 6, 3, 4, 1. 7, 2, 5, 4, 6, 3, 4, 1. 7, 2, 5, 6, 3, 1. 10, 5, 7. 2631, I believe. Yep. Let's go here. I messed something up, but those are both 10s. Okay. That was a happy accident. I won 16-4. I got the CPU got a couple of very lucky matches there. I'm sure you saw. Where I just like pulled 2 cards out of the blue and was like, "Oh, these match." Ah. I worked for it, so I'm better.
Absolutely, you had strategy there. CPU play like how I would play normally, you know.
That's really real, actually.
Yeah.
So currently I'm losing war pretty badly. Ooh, okay, that's all right. 1, 2. In war, you pick a card at random, and if it's bigger than your opponent's card, you win a point. Most points wins. It's entirely RNG. It's completely a coin flip. Oh, if they're the same, you add stakes to the pot, and I'm down 2-4, a pretty bad 2-4. At some point, I'm just going to start over. A lot of the skill when it comes to speedrunning this game is knowing when to start over, and it's going to be very soon for me. Okay, that's actually quite good. I believe I'm back up to 4-4. I've had worse wins, though. I think I'm back down to 5-6. If it wins another, it wins. Yeah, it had its ace left. Normally, back in the day when I was like seriously running this, I would remember like which of its highest cards it had left, so I would know if it was going to win, like what's a guaranteed point. But right now I'm just chilling. Let's not do an ace versus a queen. If its ace beats something that's like a really high card for me, like a queen or a king, that's bad, because that just takes out one of my best cards. But if the ace beats the 2, it just wasted the ace on my 2. So that's good. The ace is always going to win unless it's up against another ace. So you want to see it win against something that's low value. Not that you have any control over it, but you'd like it. I'm down 1-4, and a lot of its wins were really good, and my only win was bad, so I'm going to start over. This is the first of what we call the coin flip games. There's 3 of them. This is the most coin flippy. The others you have a slight advantage for. I'm up 1-1, and the reason I say up is because my win was better. 8-6 is better than king to 3. I'm up 2-1. I'm up 3-1. This is the run. This is the run. My favorite thing about War is that I made a category. I'm the head moderator of the category extensions page for this game, and I made a category on that called Draw All Games, where you have to tie them all. And War is really interesting because you can tie it, but it's like a 1 in 50 chance, and it's all chance. I'm pretty sure I'm on 6 points at this point, so if I win one more, I do just win the game. Yeah. But yeah, so War is everybody's least favorite game if they run draw all games, which nobody does, but it's still everybody's least favorite game.
It's honestly a wild category, though, just drawing everything instead of winning everything. I love that.
There is finish all games where you can win or lose, and that's a much faster category, but it's also more boring in my opinion. But there's like 5 games where you just instantly resign.
Yeah, that's not as fun for sure. This has more strategy.
Yeah. It's honestly less strategy.
Oh.
All right. So we finally won War, and we're on to Takoyaki. This is the second coin flip game. They're all back to back to back, which is nice. And by nice, I mean terrible. 2, 9, 10, 9. I'm going to be counting cards here, but you can kind of make out what's going to be happening. 2, 5, 9, 9, 2, 9, 9. Essentially, when I draw a number 2499, 24499, I put it in the numerical slot where it is. So I put the 4 in the 4th spot. 299. The jokers are really nice. You want to get those. I've missed one. 27999. If another 9 and joker come out and I don't get them, 22999. 227999799. Then I will have lost for sure. But hopefully I just get the joker and I put it in my 9. That's the reason where that happens, and they just get it first. That's the reason why I was counting cards, because I first of all want to know when I've definitely lost, and second of all, I want to know where to put my joker if I get one. So I just count the cards that I've seen that, yeah, see, I don't know where to put that because I don't have any other information. The fact that there's a 10 in my 3 spot means that that was not the correct move, but I have no way of knowing that. So I have just a 6 used so far. Oh, that's good. So this is looking pretty good for me. Just a 4 so far. Yep, that's it. I just keep getting cards that that were just used by the CPU, which is nice. All I need now is an ace, unless it just wins here. And the nice thing about the ace, until then, was that the CPU didn't actually use an ace, it used a joker on it. So, that's good. Okay, that's 2 aces gone, both jokers gone. I just need to draw one of the 2 aces. I have basically the 75% chance, I believe, of winning the game. Of being able to win the game, because the other possibility is, of course, that the CPU draws a 7. I'm having very bad coin flip luck right now. Typically, and it's especially because I have an advantage in Takoyaki, I have an advantage in Pig's Tail, which is the next one and last one that's coming up. You'll see me win them on average in 2 tries, but not this time. 4, 4, 8s. 4, 4, 8, 10. 4, 4, 8, 7, 10. 4, 4, 7, 8, 8, 10. That's rough, buddy. Let's go 8. 4, 4, 7, 10. Okay, buddy. 4, 4, 7, 7, 10. 4, 4, 7, 7, 10, 10. This doesn't look promising for me, but we'll see. Okay. 4, 4, 7, 7. 4, 4, 7, 7, 7. If I see another 7 that isn't mine, it's over for me. Yeah, there it is. And that's why you count cards. Once again, a lot of the strategy in Takoyaki and in War and in a lot of the more luck-based games is knowing when to give up. This really shouldn't be taking me this long, but Clubhouse Games has decided I don't get to have fun.
Goodbye, 3 jokers in a row. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it be sometimes. Honestly, there's a lot of luck involved, of course. So sometimes it's just luck of the draw. Really. Luck
of the draw. So I'm missing 2, 2, 7, 7, 10, 10. Oh, that's 3 2s. That's just what I wanted to see, actually. That was nice. Okay.
All right.
Maybe I judged you too soon, Takoyaki. That's 3 2s, 3s. That's 3 2s. Oh, that's all the 2s, isn't it? Yeah, that's all of the 2s. So if I don't get a joker here, I do lose.
Come on, Jonkler, please.
All of my Balachko experience should help with this.
It's true.
Come on. That's the 3rd time. Oh, clutch. That was my last draw.
Nice.
Sure. That took much too long. We go to Pig's Tail. I can speak. We're going to Pig's Tail is what we're going to, apparently. And in this game, you're going to pick cards from the pile, and if they share a suit, if 2 in a row share a suit, you take the cards. You want to end up with as few cards as possible, so you do not want to be taking the cards. I'm up 0 to 4, but we'll see how that goes for me in the long run. 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, I do win. Because, even if I take every card from now on, which isn't even possible because I can't take the last card, there's no way I'm getting more than 13 cards here. That was actually very good. You want to have in terms of saving individual frames, you want to have as few card takes as possible. So that was actually extremely good. Okay, we're out of hell. And we're into golf. everyone knows golf. The fun thing I like to point out about this game is that all of these golf holes are, oh, come on. All of these holes are,
Birdie.
I would say based after, they basically are the holes from Wii Sports. So if you have any Wii Sports runners in the chat, you will be recognizing these very vividly. And of course we do this in Clubhouse games because it's way less punishing. If you glide through the trees, which I didn't there for whatever reason. Ooh, hang on, this is gonna be tough. If you glide through the trees, they will cut the wind effect. So the wind will no longer affect your ball after you go through a tree. Unfortunately, I missed the tree there somehow. Don't know how that happened. That should be bad. Yeah. I was gonna say that should be good, but then I know I never get this hole in one.
Birdie.
That never happens. Yeah,
Just a
so
little
typically
tricky.
you're gonna be doing better than that, but I did fine.
You did your best.
I did my best. So you can win this in one shot, especially if you're playing on 9-ball, but I'm playing on, wait, okay, it almost happened. I'm playing on simple rules where all you have to do is sink 5 balls, doesn't matter which. In 9-ball, all you have to do is sink the 9-ball, but there's rules about what balls you can hit. But you can just do it on the first shot in that one as well. It's more likely than simple rules, but simple rules is more consistent in general. Because if you don't get the one shot on 9-ball rules, you're basically just screwed.
Bowling.
Bowling, I'm gonna stand up real quick. So this game has motion controls. As you can see, it's telling me about this. Let's see. That should work? Yeah. So if anyone wants to know the strike strategy for bowling in this game, what I do is I press the A button once to tap it a little bit to the right, and then I spin with my motion controls, like my actual real arm, as hard to the left as I can, and I go at full force, of course. So that's how I'm getting strikes here. That's my strat.
Turkey.
That's a turkey. This is giving me flashbacks to a couple weeks ago. I went to a convention and they had a Wii Sports Resort tournament, and I was crushing at bowling. I was killing it.
Oh, hell yeah.
And
You call it 4 in a row a ham bone? Sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
I think past that they just call it like 5-bagger, 6-bagger, etc. I know that technically 8 in a row is octopus, but they don't call it that in this game.
Dang.
And
Disappointing.
on the final frame, if you get strike or a spare, it'll give you more frames, which obviously you don't want because you're speedrunning.
Darts.
You might be wondering on the last 2 games what counts as a win, and for the sake of Clubhouse games, all games speedruns, we've decided that because a lot of the achievement medals in this game involve you beating a CPU, all you have to do is complete a medal achievement. And so in golf, you literally just have to play 3 holes for that. It doesn't matter what score you get. In bowling, you have to get, I believe, 50, and I got 90 there. 50 is really easy. In darts, you're actually playing against somebody, so that's nice. You know what the win is there. I've apparently broken off my rust to some extent here, because, oh, never mind.
Oh no.
All right, that's fine. I'm prone to doing perfect 301s here. For anyone who actually plays darts, we're doing open out, which means you can, go out on any thing. It doesn't have to be a double. Usually when you're playing 301 darts, you have to have your last shot be a double. But you're trying to hit exactly 301 points in 301 darts. And I did. I've done several 2-framers. All right. And by 2-framers, I mean 2 frames. All right, so that's what we call the bad break. Carom is a little bit like billiards. You're trying to use a, puck or, cue ball of sorts to get your little pieces into the holes in the corners of the board. It's a little different in the sense that you don't share pieces with your opponent. In billiards, you do. And oh, are you kidding me? In Carom, you don't. But similar to billiards, if you sink one, you do get an extra turn. Also, and this is why part of why I said, are you hitting me? That one red piece, you have to sink it into a pocket to be able to finish the game. So if you sink, or I guess to be able to win the game, it just has to be sunk. It doesn't matter if you sink it. I should clarify, it just has to be sunk. And so if I get all my pieces into, I know I can't actually win right here, so I'm just gonna do this to put this in a better position. If you get all of your pieces sunk before the queen is pocketed, you lose. You just lose. Okay, that's way better. It'll take me some more shots. Oh, it really went for it there. All right, that's good. When you pocket the queen, oh, not enough. When you pocket the queen, you have to follow it up by pocketing one of your own pieces. So that's why I'm kind of not skeptical of whether the queen is going to stay pocketed here. Yeah. So it goes back into the middle. When I get like the good break, because I have a very specific break I do for Carom, where it is just really overpowered and gives you a setup to basically like win the game without your opponent ever getting a turn. But this is like the slightly worse version of that. And so I'm less practiced with it, and so I didn't do as well. But I think I did fine. I'm one of the better Carom players in Clubhouse games, just because so the game sort of gets split up into 4 categories based off of like one of the trailers for the game, which are board games, card games, 5 categories. Board games, card games, sports games, variety games, and single player games. And Carom is called a variety game in this. And I used to speedrun win all variety games specifically. That was one of my first Clubhouse speedruns I got really into. So I'm really good at Carom now. We're on toy tennis now. It's easy.
40 love.
Yep, seems like
It's easy. You go to the front, you give it a little angle so it can't get to it. Even if you don't give it a little angle, it probably still won't hit it back at you. And if it does, you just hit it back again. Very, very, very easy. Less easy is going to be toy soccer. I hate this game. It is just soccer, basically. Timer doesn't start until you hit the ball, so you want to hit it as soon as possible. It does just suck. It used to be the case that it would make my eyes like wobble to look at it. I don't have any other way to say it. It's just my vision gets wobbly when I look at it for too long.
Yeah, okay.
I'm sure that's fine. I wear glasses now.
Yeah, I played Clubhouse games before. I played this one before. I'm with you on this. Foosball normally is fun, but like this one...
Yeah, this one sucks. I'm trying to get this guy in. Once I get 1 point, it becomes a lot better. And by that, I mean I don't play it. But yeah, you play the full like 2 minutes, whatever it gives you. 2 minutes and a bit, I guess. Come on. Oh, did it It kind of self-scored, but I'll take it. And since there's only 4 seconds until halftime, because this goes into 2 segments, I don't have to worry about it scoring on me. And I also probably don't have to worry about it scoring on me in the second half, because I'm just going to do this. And I think it literally cannot reach the ball unless the ball moves a little bit further forward, which it kind of is right now. But even then, they probably won't kick the ball. They might, probably won't, because most of their effort is focused on like moving their guys forward to try to get their guys who are stuck in the back there to go forward and kick the ball. But of course, I'm pushing up on my joystick, which is preventing them from moving forward. So they're just kind of like wobbling around, trying to figure out how to like kick the ball. I'm pretty sure they can from here. It's going to give you additional time. The EU one calls it stoppage time and calls this game toy football. Whatever.
I think the strategy to win this one is just to push your friend a little bit. Just make sure to stop doing this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that doesn't work against everybody, but it does work against the normal CPU. This is toy curling. I'm told it's a little bit different from regular curling. I wouldn't know. Yeah, as you can see, I'm going second and playing against Impossible here, which might seem very silly, but going second does mean I get the last turn, which is very helpful because you're trying to get it as close to the center as possible. I have messed up on that shot. I just did a bad job on that one. That's my bad. The Impossible CPU is actually good at this, but they're also very consistent with what they do. You'll find that this is the case a lot in Clubhouse games. The Impossible CPU will often genuinely be difficult if you don't know what to do with it. But once you figure out how to get them, it's the easiest way to go. And I'm one of the only people who actually speedruns with this with Impossible toy curling. But the nice thing about Impossible difficulty is that it does actually make its shot slightly faster than the normal difficulty. And so overall throughout the game, you're going to save 10 seconds to that. That last shot is always nerve-wracking.
Nice.
I had no reaction to it, but my heart was pumping. One of my old records I had, it was a bad record because I lost toy curling 3 times. Toy boxing is Rock'em Sock'em Robots. If you hit them in a specific window after a punch, or if they hit me, I guess, you'll get a really big one, like you saw there. But it doesn't matter, I just hit faster than normal CPU does. I believe this is the shortest game in the game.
Yeah, sounds about right. I think I managed to win this one and I play this casually.
Yeah, exactly. So here's another Impossible CPU game. This one's really fun to show off the strat for. I'm really excited for it. But first I do have to get a point. I've spent a lot of time practicing getting points against Impossible because that part is genuinely kind of difficult. Not super difficult, but it's not easy. In my record run, the biggest time loss is in Toy Baseball, where I almost lost. Because the CPU got points on me when it wasn't supposed to. Oopsie. And so for safety here, I am just going to get 2 points here. Or I'm going to get an out, which also saves time. That's the benefit of trying to hit the ball, is that you either get points or you hit an out. The point gets you points, the out saves you time. But in the second and third innings, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let it run. Okay. All right, so I've got 2 safety points, or 1 regular point to win and the other safety point. And so now I'm just going to let it pitch balls at me. In the second and third inning, I'm also going to do this. Hopefully, if it scores points on me, I'll obviously keep trying. But in general, I'm going to hope that I'm not going to have a very stressful baseball. The Impossible CPU pitches way slower than the normal CPU, which makes it really interesting that this is actually the fastest strat for winning baseball.
I guess it makes sense.
You're going to see why, though.
Just getting up ahead and then sandbagging a bit.
Because you can do that. Basically every time.
Oh,
unless they strike. So if they strike, it's going to be a little bit different timing. I'm going to go here. Yeah. So they will 95% of the time hit an out when you do that specific shot. You have to wait for the outfielder to be in a very specific position, but all you're doing is you're just holding full tilt on one of the curve buttons, which is the A button in this case. But if they were on the other side, it would be the Y button. And then you're just doing a full course shot at the right timing. And most of the time, that's going to give them an out. And obviously that's going to be way faster than what we're doing here, which is what you would do against normal CPU, which is get 9 strikes on them. Especially because on normal CPU, one of the better strats to get strikes on them consistently is to shoot the ball really slow, which obviously is going to burn time. So, sometimes they'll get a ball where I found, so I played baseball as a kid, and I just now found out that ball was a rule when I started playing this game, where if it's ruled that you couldn't have hit the ball, it's not a strike, and if they pitch you 4 balls in total, you get to walk, which means every one of your like runners moves forward a base just by default. Yeah, I just learned about that when I started playing this game.
Oh. You didn't know about that playing baseball growing up?
No.
I see,
I wasn't very good.
That's fair.
No, I don't know if that was self-evident. I played for like a year, and I was really bad at it, so I stopped.
Okay, that's fair for sure. I played it for like 6 or 7 years, I think, and then like I was really bad at it the whole time, and then I just didn't make the high school team, so I was like, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I think that would have been me if I was like more opposed to quitting.
That's valid for sure. It was my favorite sport. It's still my favorite sport. So like,
I never liked it.
Oh no.
Or I liked like the idea of it, and I liked watching it for a while. Now I don't. But I didn't like playing it.
Definitely valid. I've had thoughts of like getting a baseball bat and just like going to the batting cages around here and just doing that one day for no reason. But like,
yeah,
I don't think I should do that. I got
I am
nostalgia.
famously like extremely physically weak, and so like I'm just counting myself out of like all sports, and that's why I speedrun.
Hey, that's so valid.
Of course, this is like the most physical a speedrun can be with motion controls and all that. I guess the most physical it can be is like Wii Fit, but like
Wii Sports and those motion controlled Wii games for sure.
Yeah, when I was doing my Wii Sports
Wii Fit Adventure actually. Wii Fit Adventure.
Yeah, true. True. That is, yeah, that's more than Wii Fit, I would say.
People
when
do
I
run
was
that. It's wild.
I've seen it. Run to air hockey. There's a specific shot I can do here that will often get the CPU. It didn't work this time. Damn. It's only on the very first shot you can do it, and after that it'll dispense the puck on the CPU's side to give it an advantage after you score on it, like I did there. I used to play with a little bit of input lag. That made this game very difficult for me.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
I used to play with input lag and Joy-Con drift, and I was still a world record contender, and so that's my claim to fame. That's
your Dragon Ball Z weight training clothes right there, honestly.
Yeah.
You got this off you, now you're good.
Yeah. Once I stopped like playing with those, I like my PB dropped instantly.
I was the same way back in the day with Curve Nightmare and Dream. Like, I used to run like a laggy LCD TV, and then when I started using a monitor for that, and like there's like no input lag, it was the best. It just worked.
It's magical, isn't it?
It really is.
It's a similar feeling to, I like recently started wearing glasses, and it's a similar feeling to that where you're like, oh, okay.
This is how it's supposed to look. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also had that exact same feeling like 20 years ago. Oh my gosh. When I first had glasses.
So this slot cars game, as you can see, if you go too fast around a bend, you will fall off. I've been experiencing a little bit of lag, delay in terms of sound on my end. So that's good. Like the scratching sound of the car is sort of what tips me off to when I should release A for a second. I keep doing it like either early or late. So typically you can do this in like 25 point something, but obviously I fell off 2 times. The only button I pressed during that game is A, and I guess L and R at the same time to start it.
Fishing.
So if you have any announcements for me, you can do them right after I catch either 1 or 2 fish.
That sounds great to me, honestly.
Because this is a very peaceful little game. The winning requirement for this game is to catch 300, what am I talking about? I'm thinking of Sliding Puzzle. Is to catch 2,000 grams worth of fish. So obviously you can see me targeting the big ones. Sometimes fish, like a single fish, will be 2,000 grams or higher. I've seen ones that are like 5,000. Only 1453. It's gonna be a two fisher this time, gang. And whenever it's a two fisher, in my experience, just the way it goes is that the second one is the one that's over 2,000. Okay, not this time. I did actually need two fish. Okay, so that's the game. It's 3 minutes long. The only medal you can get is to get 2,000 grams in 3-minute fishing. So I just have to sit here for another 2 minutes. So if you have any announcements outside of the ones you already made, now's a great time.
I got plenty for sure. I can say some words. I'm totally down to do that. But all right, yeah. So if y'all are watching so far, especially if you're on YouTube, hey, be sure to like the video and turn notifications, subscribe and everything. That'd be really awesome. Ring that bell. You know how it be. But if you want to, also go to YouTube channel, youtube.com/gamesdone-quick, and go subscribe there. You can catch some past Hotfix shows, special events, and just GDQ marathons in general, such as Frame Fatales. If you don't know about them, Frame Fatales are a community of women and femmes who share a passion for speedrunning, gaming, and charity. Just their two flagship events, they host activities year-round in their community Discord, like Game of the Month and randomizer events. The best way to mark FF in chat to learn more and get involved. And there's also another event too, which I actually had the schedule for a recently. Black in the Flash. Black in the Flash is a community that uplifts and connects black speedrunners of all levels, offering a space to collaborate on speedruns or challenge runs and randomizers, while celebrating black voices in the speedrunning scene. Learn more and apply and join at gdq.gg/BAF and follow Black in the Flash on Blue Sky at blackandflash.bsky.social for updates. Don't miss our upcoming events. Do not miss our upcoming events. Speeding through the holidays, December 27th through 28th, and Back to Black 2026 on February 5th. They're now accepting prize submissions. You can go submit your prizes for that at gq.gg/btb26-prizes. As a mouthful for that one, but that's okay.
Yeah, I love reading
good old
out
URLs.
Yeah. Yeah, that all sounds fun. I can't remember if the last time I was on Hotfix it was a Frame Fatales thing. But it might have just been a regular thing and it just happens to be a race between, two women and a non-binary person. But we're done with fishing now. Yeah.
I do love fishing.
That's that done.
Not in this game, but IRL, very good.
Yeah, I think there's a category extension. It's one of the most popular category extensions. It's 100 fish. You go into endless fishing and catch 100 fish.
It's awesome.
That one's way more interesting because you're actually fishing the whole time. So battle tanks is their sort of like attempt to capture the magic of we play tanks, and they did not. But they gave it their best shot. You're on a little table, you got your mini tank here, and you're up against a CPU, varying difficulties. Every single one of them is weak to the spawn camping strat that I'm doing right now. When we play Master Roll games, which is like the 100% category of this game, where you get every medal achievement, which usually entails beating every CPU on a particular game, you can just do this for 4 minutes.
Sheesh.
Because there's 4 difficulties, and they're all weak to this. Obviously, Impossible is more likely to have like a weird escape from it, but if you ever want to master this game, just do that, and you can win 10-0 if you're lucky. All right, Team Tanks. This is their other attempt at capturing the magic of WePlay, which they also did not. This one's closer, I guess. It's sort of single player. You're going up against a bunch of tanks. All you have to do is clear one stage. Sometimes I die on this. It is what it is. If they get one of those big bombs at me, I missed. Oh, get over here. There we go. Okay.
Nice.
That is usually the game I end on in speedruns, actually, because what happens is you have to go out, you have to end from the second stage, which is, time loss. So not having that in the run is time saved. So I'm always very stressed when I'm doing team tanks, because I'm always like, oh no, what if I messed up and ruined my speedrun? Are there any particular numbers between 100 and 300 that you're fond of, Shasta?
I could go with we go with like 217.
Okay, 217. It takes my score off the screen in the third wave of points here, but I'll try to hit 217 for you.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
The maximum here is 300. The medal achievement is 100. There's only one medal achievement for this. I think it would be cool if there's a medal achievement for 300, but alas.
Maybe I should have said 300 then, honestly. Just have to lock in.
I've just lost audio. Can you still see the stream?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, because I'm at 100, I'm gonna unfortunately abandon our 217 thing to quickly reset my audio here. Hopefully that will do it. It has not. Oh, there we go. All right.
Oh, sweet. We're so
Sick.
bad.
Let's see if I can get 217. I need 99 right here. That's 6, 12, 20.
You can get 215 as well because the hotel does 215.
31, 36, 41, 51, 61, 71, 81. I think that's somewhere around there. 215. There you go.
Hey.
There we go.
Nice.
I meant something along those lines. All right.
Puzzle.
6-ball puzzle. This is sort of like a Puyo Puyo like. You're dropping balls from the top of the screen. You're trying to make 6 of the same color touch. There's 5 different colors because it's called 6-ball puzzle. What you're trying to do is specifically you're trying to make shapes of those sticks that you connect. So I made a hexagon here. That's the most powerful shape. As we all know, hexagons are the most powerful shape.
It's true. It's true.
The other ones you can make are triangle and line. Line kind of sucks. Triangle's good. Let's go for another hexy here, actually.
It's such an interesting game they put in here, honestly. It's not what we expect from the rest of Clubhouse.
It's supposed to be like, they're supposed to be like worldwide classics, and they put like a random Connect 6. Like, it's a good game, but like, why? It's one of my favorites in the collection, but why is it here?
Yeah. They had more ideas than they needed to work with, I guess. That's my guess.
Yeah. I mean, they didn't even put Rummy in this. Like, why?
That is a good point,
All right, sliding puzzle. When I heard there was sliding puzzle in this game, I got excited because I was thinking of 15 puzzles, but it's not that. You're just guiding this little turtle guy along a path. He's very cute. We like him.
I love him.
Don't get too attached.
Oh no.
He's not going to be here long. All you have to do is get 300 points. That's basically a full combo of all the gems that are on the screen. I am going to put you... Oh, nope. Okay, there we go. That would have also been fine, actually, but we prefer this. Okay, and then we go here. That was a little slow. I messed up a little. It's fine. I got my 300. This is the only time you'll hear losing music in the run, because it gives you losing music for a bad score like that, but that is a medal achievement.
Mahjong Solitaire.
Mahjong Solitaire is probably the Mahjong that people have are more familiar with. It's, oh my god, where are all my tiles? There's specific rules for what can be matched. I put the ones that can't be matched on screen. So basically all of them can be matched on this one. They give you very easy courses on this one to get you into it, but obviously for a speedrun, one of the medal achievements is to just clear a course. So we're gonna go do that. That was a very slow Mahjong Solitaire, but in Mahjong Solitaire terms, the range is 17 to 25, so I just got the bad one. Let's see, Klondike Solitaire. Now, this is what most people are gonna think when they hear Solitaire. This is the standard, stack them up, put them in the foundations, etc. you're stacking up alternating red and black cards. And yeah, all you got to do is get them all up into those foundations. When you see an ace, you can just immediately put into the foundation. And when you get something that goes on top of that ace, you can put it on top of it in the foundation. This game has a high percentage chance of you getting stuck. When the game tells you you're stuck, you are stuck. Yeah, I'm actually stuck here. Okay. When the game tells you you're stuck, chances are you've got no chance, unless it's like late on and you like have a very tricky decision you have to make, and then it tells you you're stuck. You're like, okay, well, it's probably that decision. Sometimes you're just stuck from the start. Much like life, I guess. Sometimes there just really is no way to win. So this is like, I think this is the last game in the run that has like a lot of variation in the order that I do it. So this has always been my hurdle of like, all right, how good is this run going to be if I don't mess up? Which in most speedruns, you messing up is the indicator of how good the run is going to be. But in Clubhouse games, you're at the whims of the powers that be. And they're often very cruel. All right, so let's see what the hint tells me to do. It's telling me to do that one. So that's what the hint function is really good for, is okay. The hint function is really good for telling you which of two identical looking decisions you should make. It told me to make one of those two decisions, but apparently they were both wrong, so I'm just starting over again. We love to see it. You know what? That one's the better move. He generally wants to move cards around in the bottom half, like in the, I think it's called the tableau, because it has to be all French and stuff. Yeah, you want to move cards around in the tableau rather than just moving cards down from the top stack there. I literally moved my cursor to go indicate it. That was probably time loss. I don't really care. Anyway, yeah, because there are cards that are flipped over and you cannot access them until you've revealed what they are. Let me move that over. That could be helpful. But now all my cards are revealed, and now that they're all on the tableau, I can just do the rest automatically, as it said, and I get quite a good time. 1 minute 3 is very good for me.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Your run just does automatically.
Very, very speedy, yeah.
Spider solitaire.
Actually, we got time for Ludo, right?
We do, for sure.
All right. I don't want to end on Ludo. So we're gonna come back and see how we can fare with our best friend Ludo.
To recall earlier, we got stuck earlier on this move right here. So we're gonna come back and try and beat this.
And I'm gonna make a new bookmark. The CPU is not rolled well. I've not rolled well either, but that makes this even. And that captures them back to the start, which is fantastic for me. So I'm gonna bookmark there as well, because now I've bookmarked a very, very nice lead, where I'm like half a board ahead, and I've just rolled a 6, and there's nobody who's really gonna be capturing me anytime soon, unless the green one rolls a lot of 6s. Yeah, and that's the win on Ludo.
Very nice.
Yeah, it wasn't so bad. I just had to take a break. I just had to not be playing Ludo for 10 minutes straight, you know?
Understandable, for sure.
And now the actual last game, Spider Solitaire. I think this has my highest play count. The play count in-game caps at 999, but I think if I had to guess, this definitely has my highest play count of anything in the game.
I can't blame you on this. Spider Solitaire is really fun.
Yeah, I think if anyone has heard of any solitaire outside of Klondike, it's Spider, or I guess Mahjong Solitaire, but that's not with cards.
I played Spider Solitaire on my Windows XP computer growing up.
It's definitely one of those games. Yeah, it's definitely one of those games. This is obviously one of the things that's in the single player category that I mentioned from earlier. That category only has 4 games, which makes it kind of funny. I have to use hints on this a lot, but it's way less likely to get stuck here. Just sometimes I don't see the move because there's so much to look at. typically, like the traditional, like actual way you play this is you play it with 4 different suits, and you can only stack suits on top of each other if they're, the same suit. But here, they just give us a bunch of cards that are all space, which I'm very fond of that. Ooh, actually, I can place 2 5s here. That's gonna be way better. I try not to undo in this game, but it is what it is. I also try to concentrate for this game and not talk, but it's the last one. I might as well.
It's fine.
It's fine. I don't need to do this fast. I just need to,
just gotta do
prove
it.
myself. I had the IL record for this for a while. It's sort of a roundabout way of getting around speedrun.com's rule of like no solitaire games. It's like, what if the game has solitaire in it? Oh, I'm actually stuck.
Oh, no.
Okay, that's like 1 in 10, I would say. But yeah, it's not actually like meant to be like a rule workaround. Obviously, this is a very like interesting run in my opinion, but obviously like it is kind of silly that you can just have the solitaire run on speedrun.com. But yeah, if you can't tell by now, you're just placing cards. It's basically Klondike solitaire rules, except there's no foundations. You just have to stack them up king to ace. And I don't know why that 7 went onto the thing next to it, but that's fine. And once it's up king to ace, it just goes away, which is very nice of it to do. Let's see. Now I'm getting to the point where it's being cruel to me. But that's fine. I'm used to it with Clubhouse games. Game likes to be mean. I can't blame it. So do I. Yeah, let's grab that. Let's grab that around. This is just a very like brain off, like what am I doing here kind of game. That's the way I'm choosing to describe Spider Solitaire.
That's honestly pretty real though. It's definitely one of those games for sure.
Yeah, it's a very nice game to end this run off of. Obviously, in the actual run, I said I ended with team tanks. This one comes around around the middle of the run in my actual runs. So there's no aces on the board. Are you kidding me? I'm just gonna put all the remaining cards out. I don't care. I'm not getting stuck. I know it. I know this game too well. Or do I?
Oh no.
I was like, no, I'm good. I'm good.
You're fine.
All I gotta do is move that over. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Nothing's ever gone wrong.
It's true.
In a speed run before.
In general.
Yeah, nothing's ever gone wrong in the world. Nothing bad has ever happened or will ever happen.
Oh my.
I'm choosing to believe that about the world. Nobody burst my bubble.
No bursting, please. No bursting.
Yeah. All right, that was a pretty slow spider, especially with the restart, but I'm happy with it. So time is going to be when it says clear here. And time.
GG.
Thank you. What was my... Oh god, do I even want to know what my time was?
Your time was... It was a lot of fun experiencing this. I'll check it in a second, don't worry.
Okay. Oh, really? That's crazy.
Not too bad.
Was that really a 150? Or did you give me 2
yeah.
hours?
150.09 or so.
What? All right, I'll take it. Hey, that works.
We take that for
was
sure.
the worst RNG I've ever seen, but I got a 150. Yeah, my PB in such an like RNG dependent game is 131. So only losing 19 minutes to that is kind of crazy.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun, honestly. Thanks for showing that off. Where can the people follow you?
They can follow me. I'm Kyrar83 everywhere. It's in the stream title right now, but KYRAWR83. I'm on Twitter, I'm on Blue Sky, I'm on Discord. Please don't add me on Discord. I don't know why I told you that. Yeah, I like music, so I'm playing the piano right now. There's a piano in this game. Yeah, you can find me Kyrar83 basically everywhere. I'm also Kyrar83 on Twitch. I've not been streaming for a while because I was under the impression that I could not stream on my laptop, but obviously I did this speedrun, so I can. So I'll probably be getting back to that pretty soon. Thank you for having me. I'd like to shout out the Clubhouse Games community. They're wonderful. A lot of the strats I showed off in this run, especially like Nine Men's Morris and Shogi, and a lot of that stuff was developed by this community. The only strats in this run that I made were, I think, Gomoku and Toy Baseball. So this run was not entirely my work at all, as no speedrun is any one person's work, obviously. But so just shout out to them, especially SM Midi, who's keeping it alive, and also Cute Fangy Shubi, who's keeping it alive. Also shout out to, I know they're watching, Casey and Jen. I love you guys so much. And my dad, who might be watching, I love you so much. And Shasta for asking me on for this show. That I very much appreciated getting back into this. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. This was a lot of fun, honestly. Thank you for indulging in my silly be as many games as possible show today as well.
This is a great game for it.
It really is, honestly. That's 51 games down. Welcome back, everybody, to Do All the Things, the Hotfix show all about 100% speedruns and completionist categories in general. I'm your host, Mr. Shasta, and now we have a very interesting run for you here. It's something that's a little different for, I think, the GDQ channel in general, but I think it's just very, very cool. I saw a submission during, I was just perusing AGQ 2026 submissions randomly, and Apollo here being like a bunch of NES games in an hour or so. That is the plan right here. How many games are going to beat? We're not sure. We're being 51 games tonight. That's probably already a GDQ Hotfix record right there, but we're going for more, baby. We got to make this record untouchable. We got to beat as many games as possible tonight. That's the plan. And I say, let's just do it. Hello, Apollo. How's it going tonight? How you doing?
Doing pretty good. I'm ready. Thank you for the intro here, Shasta. It's been a good 51 games. I was keeping an eye on it. I was watching. I was doing a little practice on the side, but I am excited for this. And I'm also joined by my good friend MC Aaron Ice, potentially the namer of the Nintendo Power Challenge. How are you, Aaron?
Wow. Hey, I didn't know if I'd get credit or not for that, but yeah. This was officially my idea, although I can't say it's the most original idea ever. But I just, with the concept of like how many games can you beat in an hour, and I am not that great of a gamer, so then my number was low, and I knew Apollo was the perfect person to bring it to because he can beat a lot of games and he loves kind of goofy games. This is right up his alley.
No, this is definitely right up my alley, and if you can see on camera right now, I do have a big pile of games here. We're just going to be, I got Famicom games, I got NES games. We're just going to be pulling them off the shelf here. I also have my counter here. We already set to 51 because of the run previously, so we'll see how high we can get this. But I think, I don't know how it's going to work is we're going to start a timer. It's going to be 1 hour, and I'm just going to play games and beat as many as I go. And then when it hits 1 hour, it hits 1 hour, and that's the number we get. So is everyone ready?
Let's do it. Let's go.
Let's do it. Okay, we're going to start with the old classic Donkey Kong, and I will do a 3, 2, 1, go. And here we go. Okay, so we are starting with OG Donkey Kong, classic way to start. We're going to see if we get a little glitch at the beginning. I don't know.
We're gonna cheat right off the top.
Maybe. Oh, we're cheating right off the top. We're cheating right off the top. Oh, he died. Oh my God.
What the heck?
That's never actually. I'm going to say the thing.
I didn't know that was possible.
Happened to me before. So we're going to do it normally. We're just going to climb up the ladder because apparently no cheating allowed. This is a pure speedrun event. So we're going to wait for that one. Let's see if it goes by. We're going to jump up. So in this one, there's three levels here. Make sure we're safe. Hopefully it doesn't throw it down at me. It's fine. We're going to get past one more barrel. Is it going to fall down? No, we're going to go up, jump over one more.
So all these are speedrun category games. So they are official kind of beat the game type of games. Obviously this arcade game that kind of goes forever, but you're going to beat all the unique levels, which is what's considered beating the game for the NES category.
And what's interesting here, so like I'm waiting for this fire guy. If this was a normal, like, Donkey Kong speedrun, I would have reset there, but the Nintendo Power Hour is about being ready for the RNG and seeing how you can deal with it. So there's no resetting. You're just going.
That's what it's about. The community. The community has set these standards.
Set these standards. The community of Apollo set the standards. That's what even like as we play some of the other games. Like I have like a list of games as you can see on the side in mind, but like I'll see how I'm feeling. Some games have different like rule sets that basically I've just decided myself. So this one's always tough because these fireball guys like to be annoying. He's gonna change. Okay, he's gonna go down.
Oh, he's running away.
Okay. What about you though? Come on, please. You want me to go down? I'll go down. Oh, he's going to go up. Okay. Let's Nope. we're gonna get this, and we're gonna take that down, and that's game number 1. That is game 1. We're gonna flip the scoreboard here.
Flip it.
Hopefully it stays mostly centered. We'll fix it as we go. And then, so next we got some magic darts.
Magic darts.
We got darts. I saw darts before. We got darts again. So this one's interesting. So we're going to play magic darts. We played a 301. Open in, open out. So it's kind of not like the rules, but this is like the main category here. We're going to play the alien. There's a reason we play the alien. I'm going to show you something really interesting here. When you're the alien and you time it just right, you can control where the dart goes.
Oh.
You don't have much time to do it, but you got enough time to get a triple 20 here. So let's see if we can get a... Oh, this might be off. No, we got 180.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, we're going to keep going. We need 120. That's another 60. And I hope to get a 60 here. 20. Fine, we'll get a double 20. Or just a 20. It's okay. Yeah, if you don't get it like kind of perfect, the dart, you can't really like control it much. So we'll just get a 1 and we'll close it out.
This guy's a regular.
GG.
I don't know a single famous dart player, but he's one of those guys.
MVG, dude. Michael Van Gerwen. That's me.
Yeah, it was on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah, that was on the tip. Okay, next we're gonna jump up. So we did some chess. Now we're gonna move. Did some chess. Spoiler alert. We did darts. We're gonna do battle chess. And a game with the name like battle chess, it's got to be exciting, crazy.
Yeah, so
Like
some of these have a little bit in
happen.
common with the Clubhouse games we just saw.
It's true. It's true.
A lot of kind of board game type things.
Move up.
Yeah,
the
darts
center,
are
just
chess.
Quick goals.
Quick goals. Okay, so we're gonna do pawn up 2, and then I'm mashing start and A because then hopefully the pawn on the right moves. Perfect. We're basically trying to like manip their move. We're gonna throw the queen over to the side here. Then we need that castle to move down. Perfect. We're gonna throw a bishop over on the left side. We're gonna protect, and we got, as long as they move the castle back up, we'll have one more move. And that's gonna be a nice, easy checkmate here.
He's done it.
Very good.
Boom. 3.
Checkmate.
At 54. Put it back. You know what? Let's go. We played OG Donkey Kong. Let's get a little Donkey Kong Jr. action.
Ooh.
We're averaging about 90 seconds a game here.
Nice gray screen. There it goes.
There it is.
All right.
We're gonna get over that croc. Okay, we're gonna wait for the blue one. So the blue ones can fall through the vines. The red ones kind of go up and down. So we're gonna see what they want to do here. Are they gonna let me through? Please just go down. Red guy, you'll be fine, right? Yeah, you can't get me. So a little bit different. So you know this is a sequel because it's 4 stages instead of 3 stages. So like crazy. So much content.
Well, before Mario was the one climbing up, and Donkey Kong was at the top, and now it's the opposite. It's
the opposite.
I mean, I'm sure when someone came up with that, they're just
are we the
boardroom
baddies?
went crazy.
Are we the baddies?
I won't lie, this is a game I only know about because of WarioWare of all games. I've actually never seen Donkey Kong Jr. before in general.
No, it's a fun one. I like this better than OG. There's actually a glitch where you can go from underneath that platform, but the cart it only works on like a certain ROM, and this is pure. I'm using the actual cart, so I unfortunately can't do the glitch. But I just means I need to be a better gamer than all the rest of the runners. That's all. Calling them out. Okay, so that's 3 stages. We're gonna get one more. If anyone has seen this one, this is when you're pushing keys to the top and you gotta be a little careful. There's gonna be birds flying, there's gonna be crocodiles coming out of nowhere. I'm gonna try and sneak through the
2
birds.
at once.
Ooh, close.
So if you notice, when you go down faster when you're on a single, but you go up faster when you're on a double. So you kind of mix it up a little.
Only a true speedrunner
Oh,
would know.
come on.
Oh,
Oh,
so mean.
rude. That is so mean. But that's another one done.
very good, very good.
Okay, we're at
GG number 4.
GG again. You. It would be nice if I like put them in potentially in order here. Where is Waldo Search? Where's Great Waldo Search? There it
He
is.
can't find Waldo?
I
What?
can't
Come
find
on.
Waldo.
Come
That's
on.
meta. That's too meta, dude.
This is the bit.
Oh,
This
the
is a
irony.
bit. The irony.
Good bit.
Okay. We're doing Great Waldo Search here. Oh, one sec. Let's try again. There we go.
Hey,
Okay.
the
So
followers
there's
are hard
actually
work
going to be
sometimes.
there's going to be 2 Waldos in this event, but you know we'll split them up a little bit. This is the
Is this the
Great
second
Waldo
one? This is the second one, right?
Search. Sure, whatever you say. This is the one that's not made by Bethesda. Which
Okay.
yes, there is a NES Where's Waldo made by Bethesda. So
Interesting.
yeah.
Might not be the only Bethesda game we've seen.
That's also true. Okay. Help if anyone sees, feel free to help. We're looking for a scroll and we're looking for Waldo.
I see the scroll under that green window.
Green window. There's a lot of green.
That one right there.
No, that's not a scroll.
that's
glasses.
binocular. Sorry,
Come on,
sorry.
You're
It looked like a
losing
little
time.
scroll.
You're losing time. There's Waldo. Okay.
There's Waldo.
And scroll. Yep. Scroll to the right. Scroll.
I've never played this game. I shouldn't have tried to help.
I was like, what are you talking about? I didn't see it.
Well,
I
so usually you try to find Waldo, right?
I thought you
I
were
mean,
just sick at the
now you're like
game,
trying to
so-
find items.
And then I think Waldo's on the other side, probably. Yep. Hiding behind the dragon. Okay, find. You got scroll. Let's see if Waldo's on the left. Waldo's on the left.
I see him. I see him.
You did
That
it. You
wasn't
did
that
it. You
hard.
did it.
There's our guy.
Scroll here, which means Waldo's going to be right behind the knight here. Then this is the last one. It's a little tougher. You got to find the Waldo, the real Waldo. You know it's the real Waldo because he has a sock on and no shoe for one of them. It's somewhere. Each stage has about... Oh, there's a scroll. Now we just need to find the sock. Find sock.
This
Find
one's really mean.
the sock.
I
Thanks for
don't
the
see
help.
it.
Oh, sock. Oh, thanks for the help, guys.
Whoa,
Thanks for the
I didn't
help.
even notice that.
I was doing my best.
Another game done. Another game done.
He's showing his experience.
Experience right there.
For real, for real.
Okay. Then we're gonna jump into another NES game. It'd be nice if I showed, like, as I put them in camera. Spot. There you go.
Ooh.
Spot
That's
is
a
kind of
feature,
like an Othello type game, but it's just better because it's like cool. It's cool. Spot.
Because it's branded.
Yes. 7-Up. Okay, we're gonna go to the options. We're gonna turn off animations. Sorry. And then we basically got to get it so that we take all their pieces. And so blue's gonna move, and then yellow's gonna move. We are yellow. We are manipulating the movement of the enemies. So we're gonna go over, and the game just shut off on me.
Oh,
Excuse
no.
me. We go again. We go
That's not
again.
very-
That's
not very
That's
cool,
one way to
man.
lose.
That is not cool. That is not cool at all. Wow. That's actually really funny. Man, that's what
You're
happens when
pushing
you
it to
use-
its limits.
pushing. Yeah, the NES must just be so hot right now because of the speed that's going on. Holy cow!
Oh
Okay,
my gosh.
we're swapping. This is why we have backups. Spot. Anyway, that's how you can tell I'm using a real cart there. You're gonna try again. Okay, I had my practice. Now we're ready. That was all practice run. Now we're ready to go. Okay. Tell me if you've seen this move before.
I knew you were going to do that.
Yeah, crazy, right?
People can do half the run now.
Okay, now you don't know what's going to happen next at all, though. It could be anything. Or it could be
It's going to move there. You're going to move to the right, and it's going to take it, and you're going to win.
Boom, we won.
Sheesh.
Spot down.
Too good.
It took me longer to do the reset and the three snaps than that. Okay. And we got an actual. Not that none of these are like games. Some are more games than others, but we're going to rescue the embassy mission here. We're going back in. We're going back in. Okay. Whew. Okay. So this one's kind of interesting because you do one mission and you're trying to take out all the enemies. And so what we're going to do is we're going to grab Mike. We're going to hope Mike can make it through without a shot. Fine, it's fine.
Tactical roll.
Tactical roll. We're going to roll here
Sick
too.
roll.
Everybody know light can't see through rolls.
Yes. So we're going to go through the door. Okay, we made it through with Mike, which means then we're going to go Steve. And guess what? Mike made it. So what does Steve do? Steve just gets shot. I'm
Steve?
sorry, Steve. My bad, Steve. Okay, Jumbo, though. I hope
He turned
Jumbo's
into
going to
a
make it,
ghost
right?
angel.
So Jumbo doesn't make it. So we got through to the next part of the game. And so then we're going to take Ron, and we're going to go in through the back window. There we go. We got to rappel in.
Oh, I did this in Modern Warfare.
Okay, so this is interesting. So what I'm doing right now is only looking at the map. And so you're kind of going through, you can see the little arrow on the map that shows the direction you're facing. Any green dot is an enemy. And so I need to navigate through this map. If you see there's like spaces in between like walls, it takes longer to go through that spot. Then we're hoping to get over to find as many green dots as possible. At the top left of the screen, you'll see how many enemies are left on each floor. They can go up and down the floors. And as you're going, like they'll move through like different ways. So like that dude dodged me. So I gotta go back and try to get him again down the hallway. We're gonna go back downstairs. We got 7 left, and there's someone right behind me. You can't even see him. There he is.
Every guy you find like presents you with a red bouquet of flowers. It's weird.
Yes, that is what it is. Okay, we're gonna go. Got 2 more. Okay, and that is another game.
Not a lot of rescuing
Nice.
going on in that game.
No, there was definitely rescuing going on. It was all rescuing. It was all rescuing. So that we got that one. We're gonna try actually now some. I know this one doesn't work, but I'm gonna present it to the screen anyway. We're doing Donkey Kong 3.
You give us a game counter update there.
Oh, thank
get
you.
that?
That's why I have you here. Too many things to do at once. I needed to fly you out here so you could do the score flipping for me. Okay, Donkey Kong 3. What you do, this one's kind of interesting. You have to put Donkey Kong up the
bidet.
ropes here, and that's kind of the game. You avoid the bees, avoid the butterflies, avoid the flowers. What you saw is I actually dropped. I'm pointing because you can see me clearly at what I'm pointing at. On the ground is a little like super like spurt machine. I don't know. So you grab it and the spray turns orange and it's much faster and it's right into the hive. So that's 2. And actually a loop of this game is 3 stages. So we're gonna have this super spray for 1 more stage and then it's gonna go right in here.
Yeah, these Donkey Kong games are perfect for this stuff.
They really are. And that's 3. So that's another game taken out. We're at 59 now.
Such an interesting game, that one. Of all the ways to make a sequel, I guess.
I know, it is. They were trying to think of something, right? They were thinking of something. So Donkey Kong's down. We're going to try some Urban Champion. Basically like, it's Street Fighter before Street Fighter came out. So we're going to try to do a glitch here. Or if he punches, I can go to the left. Left. May not have worked. No. Oh, this might actually
Oh, he's
work. There it
screen
goes.
wrapping.
Yep. Okay, we're going to have to do first stage normal. or actually just get beat. That also works. Okay, we're gonna try and screen wrap again. Because basically we gotta push him to the other side. When he punches, I can move. Didn't work again. Might have to just do a normal here. We'll try the glitch on the next round. Just gotta punch him to the other side, and then like you got some like ladies and stuff at the top throwing flowers at you. There you go. So we're 1-1. It's best of first to three. First to three. Street Fighter 1. That's a fair point.
Honestly, kind of true.
It is a tough one. We're gonna go normal again. We'll get one more chance at the glitch. Oh, ooh, he almost got me. Punch him to the other side. Oh, he's blocking everything. We're almost there. We're almost there. Almost there. One more. One more. That works. Oh, no. If you wait too long, the cops come by and you pretend like you weren't fighting.
Oh, that resets it though.
It does reset it. Unfortunate. He got lucky. He got lucky, but we're doing good right there. 3 punches. He's into the side. We got to go for the glitch one more time. We don't want to do it just normal. We're going to try one more screen wrap. Got to do it. It's like pretty tight. Nope. We tried. It's tied. We're tied. We're both at 2 wins.
Oh no.
I think I just got to go for it. I think I got to go
the rubber
for a normal
match.
win. This is the rubber match. Got to hit him into the manhole. Who's going to go in the manhole? Might be him. And he's in. We won.
Oh, slam dunk.
We're flipping the number on the left here. That's a little longer than I wanted to, but it's okay. We are at 60. Whew. Aaron, do we have a real quick just a time check? Because I have no idea.
You're at 18 minutes.
18 minutes. Good.
Yep, 18 minutes.
So we're gonna
9 games in 18 minutes. You're doing great pace.
Pretty good.
Very good.
Pretty good. We're actually going to try. I've been literally lying around everywhere. I'm gonna jump in. I'm gonna try some Boy and Blob here.
Oh, this is a fun one. I've seen this one before.
This is a fun one.
Actually, I was taught this run a long time ago, funnily
Really?
enough. Yeah, it was.
I had record for this for a long time. It got taken recently, so I do gotta get it back. But I still love this game.
Hell yeah, it's
Yeah,
cool.
Apollo taught me this run through Twitch chat. He was just telling me the directions in Twitch chat, and that's all it took. That's how easy this speedrun is. To finish, at least, to finish.
Yeah, to
do it
finish.
fast is very difficult, but to finish is definitely doable.
So what
If you've never seen this game, it's like you throw.
Yeah, go ahead.
There's like all these
Go
different
ahead.
jelly bees, and you throw them, and each one has a different ability. So you're kind of getting your blob to help you out. And was punch is that the hole? Is the punch? Yeah, like a
so
hole punch.
yeah,
They're kind of
hole
it's kind of
punch. They're all
punny
puns, yeah.
things.
There's the one that's catch up, and like literally he'll teleport because he has to like catch up.
He has to
you.
catch up.
Yeah.
So here's the big glitch here. So he's gonna toss this off screen and then switch back. We see the credits. We see the
Must be the
credits.
game, right? Oh, never mind.
I've been trying to think if there's any other game where you see the credits before the game's beaten like that, and I can't think of one. But
Same, honestly.
he literally glitched into the credits already.
So there's actually a wall here on the left, and so I have to use the tangerine trampoline in order to jump over the hidden wall. You got to do it 3 times. So we're gonna use the catch up. That's actually the final boss, but you're not.
Yeah,
really
so that, he was
here.
in the final boss room without the sprites. Now he went back in, and you see the sprites, but it's not real. It's not really the final boss. It's kind of fake. It's a phantom. So now we got to get to the actual real room. He's going to do it again where he... Come on, pal.
Try again.
He goes-
Try again.
He's a little too close to the wall there. He's
Yeah.
misbehaving. So he's going to throw it off screen. It's
We're
going to
gonna clip
transition. He's
again.
going to go whip, just like that.
We're gonna
now
go-
he's also in the ending screen again. Now he's in the final room, believe it or not. So this is the actual final room.
Yep. And I'm using the apple jack
Yeah, he's jacking,
jelly bean.
and it's knocking over the pills, which kills the final boss, I guess, or...
And that is the end.
I don't know. But
That
that's
is
the
it.
end. That's the actual end.
Okay. So
What a broken game.
we're about 20 minutes in, and I'm thinking we're going pretty fast. But I was thinking about, I was like, is there a way we can go like even faster? And I think I have an idea, and the idea is I may have a completely second feed that I can pull up
Go
here.
to ludicrous feed.
We got the ludicrous feed, and so what? If anyone doesn't know Home Alone, you can actually set up a glitch here, and then for 20 minutes you basically let it sit at the side. And so I'm going to set up the glitch and then put it basically in the corner of my screen as we play some of the rest of these games. So
That's awesome. Oh my god.
let me make sure audio is. It's been on this whole time, so I turned off audio. There we go, because I didn't want to listen to it the entire time.
This is
All right,
gaming
so-
right here.
This is gaming.
So this is the glitch here. So if you put this in a specific place and you climb up this pipe, the enemy's going to come up to try to trace you, but he's like off-centered by the pixel and he just gets stuck there. So the whole point of the game is you survive 20 minutes without getting caught. And you can just roam around and try not to get caught, but it's actually really difficult. It's not a trivial thing to do at all. But with this, you can glitch both characters, freeze them up, they don't move, and then you can just sit back and wait and get a free world record. So I would encourage anyone to try this at home if you've never done this. You can get a world record. All you have to do is don't pause the game, and then you'll beat it in 19 minutes, 58 seconds. And you can join the leaderboard with, I think, around 300 people.
Okay, so that guy's stunned. We're using the chandelier that we got is the longest stun weapon. It's like 20 to 30 seconds. Moonwalk up the stairs. You got to do the moonwalk for swag.
That's so swag.
It is very swag, but we're going to go up here. And then after the 20 to 30 seconds are done, he's going to try and chase me, and they're both going to get stuck at the top here. And that's going to allow me to just let the rest of the 18 minutes play. I'm going to wait till he's at the top so we can see it. So he's stuck there, so I don't have to do anything, and the game's going to keep playing. I am going to put it on mute. And actually I have like a little version of the screen here, and while we're playing, we might hide it too. What do we got next here? Let's do some.
It's actually like really cool that you did this in this game. I didn't expect you playing other games, one of the games being itself in the background. That's amazing.
We're just games on games here. While we're doing that, we're gonna play a real game here. Not that Home Alone's not a real game, but this is also one of my favorite games. This is King Kong 2. I'm actually gonna hide the Home Alone because it's gonna be there for about 10 minutes. We'll check in on it in a little bit.
Yeah.
We'll check in on it a little bit. But King Kong 2 is basically, so there's not a King Kong 1 video game. King Kong 2 is based on the sequel to the King Kong movie. So I think it's like King Kong Lives. And so in this, normally you have to go through and find 8 bosses, 8 worlds. It's kind of like a Zelda dungeon crawler sort of thing. But due to, just the pure skill of gamers like me, you're able to get to the last world and then get to the last boss without getting any of the keys. So we're just going to grab some items along the way, and we're just going to start warping through every single stage. Okay, so that was stage 1. This is stage 2. We're going through the water here. But just so you know, that was a frame perfect jump. I got to make sure everyone just knows that happened. I didn't get a second one. I definitely didn't try to do a second one. I would have hit it if I tried, for sure. So.
You don't want to get greedy.
Yeah, you can't be greedy. As you see, I'm like, there's a lot of things hidden. There's like doors hidden behind like trees and buildings. And sometimes there's these yellow potions. What the yellow potion does is it gives you speed. And as you notice, is as I keep picking up these speed boosts, King Kong's going to get faster and faster. And that's like one of the reasons I really enjoy playing this game, because the movement in it's like really fun. And you're just punching things and jumping on things. Like who doesn't like that? We're going to go to Vegas, say hi to Vegas. We're going to leave Vegas, say bye to Vegas.
Bye, Vegas.
That was World 6. This is World 8. This is New York. You know it's New York because of the giant ducks that are walking around.
Well, no, but the famous New York Giant ducks.
Yes. That's how the New York Giants got their name. It's from the ducks.
It's true. Don't say the ducks part, but they are giants.
Yeah. I think the Mighty Ducks stole their name from the Giant Ducks. I think that might be what it is.
Definitely stole your thunder a little bit, yeah.
We're gonna grab a couple more power-ups. So as you see, I'm picking up these like kind of shiny circle things. They're basically just like rock power-ups to make your rocks that you throw stronger. They're also rock like capacity upgrades. So we're gonna have a total of 40 rocks by the end of this. because you'll see the boss. Speaking of the New York Giants, the boss is actually somewhat relevant. I've never like kind of put that 2 and 2 together here, but you'll see what I mean in just a second. How do you get out of here? We don't know. There's just a hidden door there. You just go to the door. I don't know how you're supposed to know about that, but it is what it is. But we are almost at the final part. We have 35 rocks. We're going to try and farm. We got 40 rocks. We got 40. Kind of tough to see, but in the bottom left corner. And then here's the door you normally need 8 keys for. Instead, we're just going to get hit by bullets. There's 1. There's 2. So we're into the final boss. We got 18 linebacker Kongs. Each one of these, because of the rock upgrades, take 2 rocks to beat. We're just gonna go, and as they start chasing you,
that's 36 rocks, Apollo.
Thanks. So I can miss a couple. How many can I miss?
4 rocks.
That's good math. We're gonna need that later.
I've been practicing for one of the later games.
So once this row is done, we're gonna jump through this last door. That is another game done. We're gonna flip this.
Lady Kong rescued.
Lady Kong has been rescued. 62.
Oh, how sweet.
That is really sweet.
Yeah.
You know what, Aaron, as we're going through some of this, is there any game you want me to play? Is there something maybe you talked about how I walked you through Boy and Blob. Is there anything you could walk me through?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I could walk you through. How about Sid Meier's Pirates?
Oh, interesting. I don't know if I've ever played that. Let me see if it happens to be in my list of 20 just definitely random games that are here.
Whoa.
Wow, look at this.
Oh,
okay, so how would I do this? How would I do? So can you help me walk through here?
Yeah. So are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay. Career.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Silver Empire.
Silver Empire.
English Seahawk.
English Seahawk.
End.
End.
Apprentice.
Apprentice.
Fencing.
Fencing.
Divide Plunder. Divide Plunder.
Divide Plunder. Divide Plunder.
Retire.
Retire. Do you want to end the game? Yes.
Yes.
We've beaten pirates.
They did
Oh
it.
my gosh.
We've beaten pirates.
You're an English captain.
Just like that.
Congratulations.
Just like that.
I love video games.
Video games are great. Okay. I got an idea. We're gonna swap over to. It's got Han Shogi. We're gonna try it out. This one may not work, but we're gonna give it a try. We're gonna give it a try. I think we probably still got like 10 minutes on.
More than that. Do you want to peek in on it?
Home Alone.
Is it still? Are you still there?
We could peek in. We could peek in on Home Alone quick. Home Alone's still there. We're still there.
Still chilling. Okay.
Still chilling.
All right.
Kevin's
Put it in
still
the
hanging
corner
out.
again. Yeah, I was worried this one Han Shogi might not. It's like a chess. I don't know how to actually. Oh, it's close.
Oh.
It's close. We're gonna do the classic. I know this might tilt people.
Yes.
I know you're not really supposed to do that anymore, but that's how you gotta.
That's a strat. People say he doesn't
is the
do that.
strat.
They're wrong. You have to do that. It's important.
Yeah, okay. Well, also it clearly didn't work, so figured
no.
out supposed to do it. Back to EverDrive. Back to the EverDrive. Okay. Han Shogi. Okay, so this is basically like a like I said, it's like a chess-ish game. We're gonna move this. It's like a bishop, but it also moves sideways. So move that. We're gonna. My notes are a little bit off, but wait, no, it's not that. It's this one. There we go. We're gonna move this bishop up here. We're gonna move the bishop down. This goes up one. This goes up one. It's gonna get taken. And we're gonna say revenge. We're gonna take that piece. And then we're going to checkmate them by going here. And that's another game.
Simple as that.
64.
I think I have to take your word for that one.
Yeah, no, I know how to play that game.
By the way,
Well, I know you lost
Did you
there.
not see me? Did you not see me? I could have lost. Yeah. Okay.
quick time check. By the way, that is we're at the halfway point right now.
Halfway point.
13 games in half an hour. By the way, that's really good.
That's pretty good. That is pretty good. So we're going to try North and South. Next, we're actually going to. I'm grabbing it from this version because this is the Japanese ROM. And I have the Japanese version. This is the US version. Is a different. it plays a little bit differently, so we're gonna jump in this one. So
This shows the soul of a speedrunner here.
shows the soul of the speedrun.
Anything for a win.
Anything for a win.
He's gonna play. He's gonna play as the South.
Yeah, we're gonna play as the South. It's okay. It's a video game.
This is just for.
What's actually funny is when you do play as like the South, you'll see what if I win. It's funny. The cutscene at the end says you didn't pay attention in school, did you, or like something like that. It's kind of funny. Okay, so we're gonna move our little guys on this map, and then we're gonna have a battle here. In the battle, you can control the horses, the little army dudes, and the giant cannon. We're gonna try first with the horses. We're gonna try and just like use.
Are you on the right or the left?
We are on the right. Okay. Bear took out all of my horse dudes, but we just took out their dudes. Oh, it's a bloodshed. Oh no! So it's me, my little 3 dudes versus that big cannon. We're gonna make it
3 dudes versus 1 cannon. Who will win?
Got him.
Nice.
Okay. So we have taken out one of their 2 kind of camps. They're gonna move. They're gonna try and get some extra money here. They're like transporting it across the north. And then we are going to fight again. We're gonna get back into full. It's full camp versus full camp. We're gonna move the giant cannon down so it doesn't blow up. We're gonna have the horses go across the bridge here and see who they take out. It could have taken more people out, but it's okay. We're gonna take those 2 dudes. Oh, one got run over.
Man, those horse guys,
Oh, no.
they have.
Oh, okay. This is close. Oh, okay. So they have 2 dudes left, and I think I have. Is it just the 1 dude left? Oh no. This is gonna be intense.
I believe in the clutch. I believe.
Yeah. This does that. Like I have like a 60% like win rate in this game, but I was like, let's take the chance.
I mean, it's kind of a win-win. I can't say I'm really,
it's okay.
really rooting for the South.
Oh wait, he's gonna destroy the bridge. That's not good. Okay. It's okay.
Oh,
Dodge it.
he
We're
went
dodging
down
it.
the hole.
We're okay. We did it.
Nice.
Let's go.
The clutch.
The clutch. So hold on, it's gonna go to the cutscene, and that's when the run ends. You obviously didn't take history at school. No comment. So that's another game done. We'll flip this. We can check what's Home Alone looking like again. We still
got almost 8 more minutes.
8 more minutes. That means we can grab. We're gonna grab Circus Charlie. I don't know if anyone's seen this one before.
I actually have, weirdly
there's some
enough.
fans out there. It's a good one. It's a fun little game.
It's adorable for sure.
Yeah. I can hide Home Alone for a little bit.
Yeah, I should hide it for this so you can see everything. See all the glory.
I've barely seen any of the games. It's been great. That's what we want.
Mm-hmm. This has been
This
a lot
is a
of
little
fun
bit
so far.
longer. This is, yeah.
So are you Charlie?
I am Charlie. This is Circus
Okay.
Charlie.
Well,
Yeah, I think-
Charlie
I think
can mean a
what's-
lot of things.
What's really fun about this, Shasta, is like, a lot of these games are never gonna like individually make it into like a big marathon because there's a 30-second game's probably not gonna make it. So
Yeah.
it's an opportunity for a lot of these games to kind of get played, and a lot of people maybe see some of these games that you don't normally like get to see. So
Yeah, some of these games are, very competitive. People really do speedrun the heck out of them, even if they're only 2 or 3 minutes long.
I don't lie, NES games in general have like very optimizable records because of that. Either they're very short themselves or just like there's only so much you can do in it. It's like it's cool to see something like this.
yeah, they're fun. They're fun stuff. And like I said like a little bit earlier too, what's interesting is like so many of these games, if because they're so optimized or because they're so short, if like anything goes wrong, you just reset. Whereas like in a scenario like this, like you're just against the clock and you just your choice is, do I reset and lose all that time, or do you just deal with what's there? So it's like, it kind of lets you to like play the game and kind of see what happens, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, I think in general, like having this format for like a marathon is even better because like individually it's not probably gonna work, but as like a whole shebang like this, it's great.
whole dang childhood. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do childhood in 1 hour.
I'm impressed people have played this before in chat.
It seems like a bunch. That's why I'm glad I put. This is one of the longer games on this kind of like list, but I think a lot of people like it. So because I got to be careful here because you can jump over the walls. So like even this one, like I'm a little scared.
It is a game I knew about because I used to run an event called Calithon back in the day.
Yeah.
And Jimmy Poopins ran Circus Charlie the very first Calithon.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense.
That does make sense.
Shouts to Jimmy Poopins.
The legend.
A lot of people not know him for that Something Soul video, but I knew him for years before then.
Okay, stage 4. There's 5 stages. This one's the test. Sometimes I screw this one up a lot. Oh, God, how did that happen? I didn't mean like that. I didn't mean like that. We're gonna hop, and then I'll...
Uh-oh.
Okay, we just need to get the pattern. It's okay.
You got lots of Charlies left.
We do have lots of Charlies. It's okay. It's okay. Clearly the most difficult game. Okay. We're back.
I'm mesmerized.
Yep. Anyone can Strider. That's true. Anyone can Home Alone. We're
Also
showing
true.
it. It's still on the screen on the side. There we go. Took a little detour to get there, but we got the stage done. Grab one more stage. We're gonna jump down. That's not what I meant to do. It's tough to when you're going through so many games. You just got to remember.
Yeah. That's how it goes sometimes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, this is like an hour-long speed run with hardly any downtime. Because you're filling up the downtime with Circus Charlie. You're supposed to be just twiddling your thumbs waiting for Home Alone to finish.
There we go, and that's Circus Charlie. Yeah, I'm gonna be sweating in my my racing outfit I got. Oh, we got flip.
Yeah, don't forget to flip.
Don't forget to flip. How much time, Aaron, you think in Home Alone?
You got about 2.5 minutes.
2.5 minutes.
You got anything super short?
You know what? We're gonna do. It's not super short, but we can stop in a second. We're gonna do the other Waldo. I do have the other Waldo, but this one also is one that I was cleaning and would not. Look, clearly I'm playing on the cart. It's right there.
Yeah, how would anyone doubt you? It's right there.
How would anyone doubt me? This is the other Waldo. I think this is the more well-known one. You don't really do anything here, but then it showed like this plays closer to the book. It's going to do a screen with a bunch of very clear and obvious sprites for which one would be Waldo. It's there. It is there. There we go. Sometimes you can't click on him, which is really funny. We're going to the forest. Aaron, tell me when you think we should. I'm gonna throw the corner back down. Okay. It's in the corner. There's Waldo. Anyone?
The speed run of this is so funny because most of the run is just you're watching Waldo walk around, and then the game thing pops up. You hit a button, and a few frames later, and then he's right back to standing around again.
Chat, if you see, point at your screen so you can help me. Point at your screen. There, thank you, Shasta. There's Waldo. Thank you. I need help.
Put all your pointing emotes in chat, honestly. Yeah. That'll help. Sure, I guess that's Waldo. Why not?
Yeah, no, that was definitely Waldo. It was clearly Waldo. What are you?
I've watched so much of this. People play this game. I never can tell when they pick it if that's the right guy or not. I mean, look at this screen. This one's impossible.
They forgot to put him on the screen. Oh, there he is. Top corner.
No, we can't see it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Play Home Alone.
That's funny. Cheating. I'm cheating.
It's okay. We got to be both games.
Okay, the subway. We got the subway. Oh, this is a great subway. Normally this is like a big maze, but I got the second best subway. Yeah, this is the second best subway.
They're just going straight there.
Easy game.
Look at that.
Yep, go right behind Home Alone.
The Home Alone shortcut, they're calling it.
About 30
Aaron, I'm
seconds.
scared. 30 seconds? We're gonna do the castle, and then we'll go swap over to Home Alone. Okay. We'll have time. We're gonna have the Where's Waldo music though, so it's okay. Wait, unmute.
Crossing the street.
Unmute Home Alone. We want to hear this.
Unmute Home Alone. Unmute Home Alone.
All right, we're about. I'm not sure if I started exactly. We're about 12 seconds away. I would say something like that.
Okay.
So we're just waiting for the countdown. Maybe like 5 seconds from here.
Just waiting. We're waiting.
3.
I'm ready.
2. Yay!
Hey, let's go. Not only did we beat a game, we got a world record during the power.
Yeah, that was a world record.
Huge.
Submit it.
Huge. Submit it. We flipped. That's another one. You know what? That worked out so well. You know what I think we can do while I finish Where's Waldo? Aaron, I'm going to need your help. Chat, we're going to need your help. We're going to do some Wheel of Fortune. But
so lit.
real quick, we're going to go... Wait, we're going to mute. Yes, thank you, Wheel of Fortune, but we got to do Waldo quick. It's going back and forth.
I love Wheel of Fortune. It's good.
It's a good... Oh my god, I messed up.
Oh no.
Slot machine too hard. Okay. Everyone relax.
I've always wondered what happens when you mess up here. I've never seen anybody mess up.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
You get another chance. It's not even a big deal.
Yeah, you do get another chance. In hard mode, though, that would have been like basically GG. Another game done, so we can flip it to 68. Okay, and then so as I go to set up the next game, I'm gonna start Wheel of Fortune, and then in between games, we can solve puzzles in Wheel of Fortune. So
that's awesome.
We're gonna one player, no computer. Clearly our name is GDQ. You're welcome, everyone. I just lost like 5 seconds putting GDQ in the name, so it shows how much I care. Shows how much I care.
You can lost more time to put hotfix in there. I'm just saying.
Okay, Aaron, do you got how many things there are in a phrase? I'm gonna put it in the little screen, and I'm gonna set something up here. Just be ready for when it's done. I'm gonna mute though. It's fine. Like you can keep running out of time, and it doesn't even matter. What do I got?
I'm trying to think of some guesses for this.
I've already solved it. I won't spoil it though.
Wow.
Dang.
Yes, they're actually in Wheel of Fortune. There's like there's basically a spreadsheet that has all the answers, so you can kind of see, who's there and stuff. Why is it like that? I'm having trouble with my cards today, right now. What is this?
It's not supposed to look like gray ghost figures.
It's not supposed to be gray ghost figure. We're gonna go back front line. This is crazy. Okay. Oh, that was Waldo. Okay. Here, before I start, let's go back. What's the answer to Wheel of Fortune?
Never at a loss for words.
Wow. Okay. So we're gonna.
Unfortunately, I was though. I did not solve the puzzle.
Am I gonna have time to type this in? I should have spun.
Oh yeah, this wasn't the best puzzle to get.
Never. Oh boy.
Oh no.
No, you got it. This is definitely a reset if you're trying to get a PB though.
Plus. Or. Don't misspell.
Clutch.
Never a loss for words. That's me. That's they're making fun of me. Okay.
Go Veda.
Keep that in the corner. Aaron. You might be able to see what the next puzzle is as I do this.
Maybe.
And luckily, in this game,
I'll
you stay in the
squint my eyes
top.
here.
You stay in the top left of the screen, so we can have Wheel of Fortune stay there, and then I'm going to be walking here. Hold on. No noise, Vanna White. Just a bullet.
All right, that's.
So this is Frontline. It's like a little war game. I don't know if anyone's seen like something like Guerrilla War and stuff like that. You kind of try and just like avoid the enemies here. It's not too long of a game. It's actually only one stage for the speed run of this.
The walk animation
half
is
a stage. It is really, and the noise too. It's just.
It's super comical. I love this.
There's something about the walking noise that's just so dumb. But yeah, you hide here, and then you start to go into a different area, and you can actually jump in a tank, which is pretty cool. It's RNG whether the first tank is going to be a small one or a big one, and they each like the small one is a little faster, smaller hitbox. The big one is cool. Okay, we got small tank.
It's a really tiny tank.
Oh my. Oh. The other tanks are so much bigger. So sometimes you get the big tank and you can jump in the big tank. But we got tiny tank today. Stay away. Here. Yeah, and the bullets only go so far. So. Whew. Okay, so we're about past halfway in the stage. Once you start seeing, there's going to be a bridge and then like these wooden blocks. And once you get to the bricks, oh, he exploded me. It's okay. Let's see if there's going to be another. There's the big tank. We can get in the big tank. It's fine. We want the big tank anyway. Forget the little tank. Big tank.
I think it's cooler.
It is cooler. I agree. Sometimes they just... Please leave me alone. Okay, here's the bridge, so we're almost at the end. We're gonna get the bricks, and all we gotta do, there's gonna be one more big tank at the end, and we have to throw a grenade at him. So we actually gotta jump out of our tank. And then, Aaron, do you think you're ready for Wheel of Fortune?
I've got bad news on this one.
I don't like the sound of that.
We've got two possibilities for the answer.
Oh, no.
So we gotta guess some letters, huh? That means we get to spin the big wheel.
Or you can just go for it.
Nah, we gotta spin the big wheel.
You'd lose a lot of time if you're wrong, though.
Yeah. How long is it? I didn't even look.
It's 3 words.
Another long one? Okay,
no, it's not too bad.
Feels like 634 for the workouts.
Yeah.
I guess it's better to guess more letters because then it's slower to type them.
The tank is in the way. It's too big.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, please. Please just let me get to him. Oh, please don't shoot me. Okay, that was a game.
I don't know how we take those. Oh
did
my
we flip
gosh.
for Home Alone? We're going to go right past 69 and we're going to go to 70.
No, I think you did flip. I think you did flip
Wait, did
for Home Alone, actually.
think-
Yeah.
Okay, am I cheating? Okay.
Yeah.
So this is...
I went back and checked, actually.
Did you?
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
No, because you were at 66 when you were doing Home Alone and Waldo.
Okay, so let's go back to Wheel of Fortune. What do we think we got?
So it's either
We're gonna spin.
Albany, New York, or Around the Bend.
Those are two very different things.
Yeah, that they're not.
Yeah.
Around the Bend being a place is kind of strange, but
We'll do B.
Just do not buy a vowel for A.
So this
there
is...
you go.
It's Albany.
So it's Albany, New York.
We are going to solve. I feel a little bit better about making this one in time. As long as I can spell.
Speaking of time, quick time check. We're just above 10 minutes right now.
Okay.
That's 18 games in 10 minutes. All right, that's going to be 50 minutes so far. About.
It's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay.
very good.
I'm gonna throw this back down. And we're gonna try another game. We're gonna do Venice Beach Volleyball. Okay. If anyone hasn't seen this one, it's kind of like Super Spike Volleyball. But just a little bit different. We're gonna do easy. Sorry, everyone. Rally point, and we're gonna try and get a bunch of aces here. We're gonna choose Steve. Steve is the dude. There's one ace. We need to get 5 aces in a row, and the game will be beat. It's not free, but you know we got this. That's two. This also could go really bad. Like I'm not even kidding. It could go really bad. That's three. That's 4. One more.
They just can't
They
quite
can't
get that
handle me.
dive.
They can't
do it.
handle me. They can't do it. That's
Jeez,
5. That's
wow.
victory.
Let's go.
clutch.
It's gonna show victory. They're all excited. Victory. Nice. Then we're gonna go back to Wheel of Fortune. Aaron, do we have a guess?
I think you need to guess a letter here. Can you guess a C for me? All right.
C.
You
Got you.
are a cake decorator.
Oh, interesting. Okay, and the next is the final. We're just gonna do final Wheel of Fortune, I think, right immediately after this. Decorate. Tor?
Tor, yeah.
Yep.
I knew that. I knew that.
English is funny. I ain't judging, don't worry.
Okay, is everyone ready? We're gonna try and win. I think we get to choose what prize we want
Ooh.
to go for. You actually beat the game whether you do the final puzzle or not, but I mean, we're gonna do the final puzzle.
Might as well.
Technically, you beat the game, but
Sports car.
sports car? It's sports car, motorboat, deluxe kitchen, ski holiday, bedroom suite, dream vacation, motorboat. Let's go motorboat.
Motorboats.
It's fun. Yeah, let's go.
I don't know where
Good
to
luck,
store
everyone.
that thing, but hell yeah, let's go.
What a terrible prize.
I live in a landlocked state. This is bad for me.
RS, we're gonna go classic. Remember when you used to have to use your guesses for RST LNE? Now they give you so much nowadays.
All right, I'm not going to say anything.
That was pretty good. You're not gonna say anything. A night at the
Ooh.
You're on it. You're right so far. Night at the what?
Night at the Roxbury.
Yes.
Night at the
Museum.
Opera.
Avery. Opera.
Opera.
I would not
Opera.
have guessed the opera.
Opera makes so much sense.
That's funny. Nice, we did it. We got our prize. We got our vote.
Let's
We're gonna flip this to
go.
71. Okay. We got under 10 minutes left, right? We're gonna try.
Been under 7 currently.
We're gonna try a little. Go away. You did it. We're going back. We're gonna try a little sports again. Nope, that's gone. We're gonna try sports. Jordan versus Bird. Aaron saw me doing this one before. This was a little risky. He's probably a little surprised I'm going for this, but
Yeah.
I'm confident. So we're gonna play a game to 11. I'm gonna be Michael Jordan. Winner out, no fouls, and we gotta hopefully not miss. There we go. You got a 2 point for each
nice.
side.
That's one. And by one, I mean two.
Okay, we're gonna box him out though. We're gonna box him out. We're gonna try again. We're gonna try again. We're gonna box him out. We're gonna
Nope.
box him out. We're gonna try again. We're gonna try again. I promise you, it's not. You don't release when you think you want to release. It's not at the peak of your jump. It's really weird. Box him out. Box him out. Box him out.
Yeah, from what I can tell, you are fully done pressing buttons before he even jumps to shoot the ball. It's really weird.
That's
Really
really
weird
strange,
controls.
honestly. It's how Jordan did IRL. That's how I scored so many points.
That is true. If anyone saw the USC triple overtime win yesterday, he basically just threw the ball in the air. Oh, come on, Michael Jordan, you're better than this.
He's quite literally better than this.
Jordan, you're better than this. Jordan, come on, man.
Gosh, you can just see it going off.
Oh
Nope.
my God,
Oh.
please.
Come on, Jordan.
That's in. We need one more.
Hey.
Making Larry Bird look pretty embarrassed there.
That's in. No, it's not in. Go get it.
Oh, you're supposed to do the 360 jam. You only need one more point.
That's in. No, that's not it. I don't know how to do it. We're going for threes, though.
All he knows how to do
Get
is
the
shoot.
slam
All I know is
jam.
do is shoot
Just put it in. You're right. Just put it in. Just
Hey,
one
with the
point.
chaos dunk. Yeah.
Okay, you got it.
This is the same. If anyone knows, there's a Sesame Street game that definitely has this name.
All right, just about 4 minutes.
Are we gonna get Die Hard?
Oh, good call. Thank you. And
Die Hard's a good one.
That's why you're here. Die Hard is a good one. That is a really good call. Okay, let's do it. Okay, Die Hard. It's the strats in this one have changed over time, but we're gonna go through here, go upstairs. We're gonna hurt our feet. We need to hurt our feet.
Yeah, this one's great. There's like a timer The game's kind of interesting how they kind of thought through this, but when there's like an in-game timer that's counting down, you can see that when he goes up and down the steps, and you're supposed to, I guess, accomplish all these things within that in-game time. But if you hurt your feet, obviously you're hurt, so you can't go as fast. So when you're going up and down the steps, it makes it take longer, which is a really weird mechanic they came up with. I mean, it makes sense, but it's also really strange. So you hurt your feet a lot, so now you can just burn time going up and down the steps. There's still a few tasks you have to take care of, but this helps the game end a little sooner.
Yeah, so
because
you
it's going to
heard,
ultimately going to glitch the game in arguably a glitch.
Yeah. So you heard the kind of the bell ring. That's when the first night kind of rolls over. So we got to get one more night to roll over. It's when this timer hits 0.
Now in the movie, he only spent one night in the plaza, right? In the Nakatomi Tower or whatever it's called. Like,
Yeah.
it was just a one night thing.
Mm-hmm.
So this game has 2 nights. Because I think it famously ended at sunup.
It did, yeah. Just it was all in one day.
Brad, so I got some extra items there, but it's okay. So we got the machine gun. We're going to go upstairs. We're going to go all the way to the roof. We're going to go to the level before the roof first, all the way up these stairs, and we're going to grab the C4. We're going to need the C4 to basically blow up the building. So just Hans going
what's
down.
the C for?
Boo. Boo.
No reaction.
Yeah. It's no Morphe Brown.
Yeah.
You just shoot the door.
I
like
prepared
36
all
times and it
my
goes through.
stuff for Marble Madness, so
I know we're not going to make
we're
it.
not gonna have time. All right, we're on the roof, and
We got to shoot this guy first. So I don't.
this guy's got to go down. Unfortunately, the building's gonna explode.
Thank you.
McLean, John,
Drop the C4.
see,
And we're
now
gonna hide up here.
he's just gonna hide up here. So that's a safe spot. Even
By
though
the
they
explosion off there.
it explodes
The game's
on
gonna
him.
be in.
And it
Game's gonna
says
be in.
your Hollis is live and safe thanks to you.
How much time?
About a minute 40.
Minute 40. Okay. Wait. I got an idea.
Buzzer beater.
Come on, I
Buzzer
believe.
beater?
I believe.
I think this is gonna be better than a buzzer beater.
Ooh.
Once it can load. Oh. We got hour. We got the magic of Scheherazade. And this is like a really, really long RPG. So like there's definitely no way I can just like beat this game. Like it just can't happen.
Oh yeah, no way.
Yeah.
I believe.
But if it seems like I'm taking my time a little bit, but like if you just go and
Faster,
you type
Apollo, faster. The timer's
word.
counting down.
and you beat the game.
Oh, just like that. Okay.
And you type in, and it goes to the end of the game, and it says, "Thank you. You have defeated the great demon Gargara, the pure evil. I am a god at gaming." And with that, I honestly don't think there's another. I don't think there's anything else I could start that would be in time. I don't think so. No, I was gonna say chess master, but we might have hit time. So
We're currently at 30 seconds left.
okay, we can try
It
chess
can
master.
be
We have
done.
like
It can be done.
It can be done.
All right, I believe. Let's go.
TMR famously beat this in S-Mania in 20 seconds.
Depends if I get the right moves here. Here. Yep, I need the king to move down, queen to move down. Yes!
Yeah!
Dang. Let's go. And that is
Just in time.
74.
Oh my gosh. 74 total
Wait, is it
games.
backwards?
Your
Nights.
camera's mirrored, yeah.
Is the
Yeah.
camera mirrored? Oh, because it was here and it's not mirrored. That's
Yeah.
funny.
That's totally fine. 74 games
So,
being
so, so 23 games?
23
An hour?
during the power hour. Yep. In
Is that
1
what it was?
hour.
23? That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
He pretty much matched, honestly, he pretty much matched Kyra earlier at this point.
Oh man, that's nuts.
awesome.
What's really funny is so I've done this Nintendo Power Hour, like I've done it like 2 or 3 times at like different online or like a live event, and I've like kind of done it online every now and then as just for fun. And I've taken Chessmaster out of it because I could never beat the game consistently. And so the fact that I pulled it out, we checkmate, God gamer.
Amazing. That was a lot of fun.
But yeah, that was the Nintendo Power Hour. If you all enjoyed watching, you should do your own version. You know, whatever games you want in, whatever's fun. But I don't know. It was a good time. Shasta, I'm glad that you let Aaron and I join.
Yeah, thanks for having
this
us.
night like this.
Absolutely. Where can people follow you?
You can find me at twitch.tv/Apollo Smug. And my YouTube is also Apollo Smug. I do dumb games like this and also other dumb little events and stuff. There's some legit speed running too. Maybe not as legit as this, but come check me out. I'll stream. I'm streaming more. Aaron, don't say anything. Don't say anything.
Lips are sealed. This guy's the most consistent
Intermittent
streamer on
schedule.
Twitch.
But no, this is a fun time. Glad to chat. I didn't get to interact too much with chat, but I was like so focused on the game. So I hope you guys had a good time. And keep on watching GDQ.
Absolutely. And after this, we got Parallel Universe with Helix. We got Pokemon Emerald Road tonight. That'll be a very fun one. So stick around for that. And that's it for Do All the Things this week. I'll see you all in about 2 weeks, everybody. Have a good night.